So, when we last left off, you guys were at the Elitedorf Fort in the middle of the Schadensumpf Swamp, west of Mindenheim, northwest of Commanden, having retreated from and escaped what you believe to be Larry Legs, the big mythical bog monster of the swamp. After some discussion, the group has decided, at least for the time being, to potentially head back, and in the process have recruited the assistance of apparently a licensed wizard who was traveling on coach and has now abandoned said coach, giving up his ticket and his ride to Mindenheim to accompany you out into the deadly swamp. So, you guys are right at the edge. All the guards are saying you guys are idiots. What would you like to do?
I would like to stop the group for a second.
Mm-hmm. We also determined last time that currently Crazy Leroy, or Louis, isn't here.
Yeah.
And the group, I think, was saying, yeah, we're just going to wait until his boat comes back. However many days that'll be. While the group has been banned from the fort for giving food to the beggars.
So we're going to stand outside until...
You got to sleep outside next to the beggars. But you don't have a coach ticket.
Is anybody else...
Figured as I am not banned from the fort, I still have...
The axe is going to be there if we really need to. We can leave and come back.
If you have coach tickets, absolutely. It's a coaching thing.
Ain't nobody going in there and picking that axe, so...
The only reason they had access was because he specifically vouched for him, and as a member of the garrison, he had access. But since he has given up his posting and become a free agent, he doesn't have access anymore.
Okay.
So, what would you guys like to do? It is later in the morning. I think it was around noon or so at this point.
Dad, would you please describe your character to the group?
My character is a 5'5" white male with
Last scene, running from the police.
Holds up a milk carton.
a black cloak, black hair, pure black hair, and pure black eyes. His major things to note.
And strangely, the most notable marking on him is his wizard's symbol on his shoulder.
Oh yes.
I was gonna say, is he a licensed wizard?
He is a licensed wizard, which is abundantly visible to anybody even glancing at it.
It's really.
But
I actually would argue that the whole point of my character is he's not meant to be as easily shown as other people. To the point where
you look like fucking Palpatine.
The point of your school is secrecy, yes. But if
Snake,
you operate in the
Snake,
Empire, the colleges require you to have a visible badge.
Okay.
Otherwise, the witch hunters will shoot you before you get to show them your badge.
I was reaching for my badge. I was reaching for it.
I got him.
Okay?
Ow.
And one slight amendment, rather than showing his picture on the side of a milk jug, he shows his picture pinned to the side of a cow.
No. It's utterly ridiculous.
So let's move along.
Yeah. Steer away from this direction. So we're not in Camden then. We're actually on the crossroad then, not in Camden. Camden, right?
You are currently on the crossroad currently.
Yeah.
At the edge of the swamp, 20 feet or so away from the gates that have been closed and barred to you into the fort. The group briefly did toy with the idea of stealing the alcohol supply from the nobleman that runs the outpost, possibly murdering him at the same time. And then they, I think, decided that that might not be the best course of action.
All right.
I was okay with it.
I did purchase a keg of ale.
Yeah, you guys have some of the ale. What do you wish to do?
From my own personal experience, I know the ale will do next to nothing.
Probably.
Just letting you know that. You're better off just drinking.
It's not too late.
So if it's still going to be there, because our only purpose for going back then was just for the axe,
That was
right?
it.
And the two people.
I mean, there were 2 living members of this. I really don't care about the 2 people. I really don't. I mean, that's these 4 people. If they don't want to send anybody out there to save them, who cares? Let them get eaten. We don't know for sure that Gowry is technically not also one of the cocoon people at this point in your life. I also don't necessarily care, but he did have that holy axe.
That'd fetch a pretty penny.
That it would.
Holy axe?
He claimed it was. He claimed it was a holy artifact of, what was that? Ulrich, yeah. I was going to say Uthric, but that's not.
We were traveling with a mage, and he didn't see if the magical item was magical.
They just believed the worshiper, the wolf guy, Wolfkin. He stepped into some holy light in a temple and had a glowing sword for a little while that for some reason he melted down into an axe. I have no idea why.
So the
How do you make contact with the local wolfkin?
I don't know where the hell they are.
But if no wolf
listen for howling, I guess. So the reason we came out here was to catch
Yes.
the one guy,
They're all over.
and
They're all over.
he's already been mutated and murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Second, to find out where all these black stones are coming from, we got a pretty good idea where these stones are coming from.
Third was to get a large black stone so we could bring it back.
I still have
I
these
don't
12
remember
stones.
What's that?
For no reason.
No, there's a
elf
reason.
Obsession. It's an elf
No, it is
obsession.
not.
Elf.
Yeah.
I still have these
He's
12
still
stones right
delusional
here.
from
We'll
Square.
bring him with us.
So do we head back in the direction? Because we have the return ticket still.
Some of us do.
Yeah, Matt gave it away. He gave away his.
Well,
He
you're
didn't
fast.
have one either.
Yeah, you guys are fast. That's fine.
No, I'm not.
I didn't think you probably were.
You guys blame me for handing out food to the rabble out here. He gave away his bus ticket to one of the rabble. Just giving it
So they
away.
could go. So they could go to another town. You're just trying to.
So they go bang it out of Mindenheim.
Right. Hey, there's better monies than that.
It was the fact that there were these foo-foo people that were talking down to me, so I was like, who's the filthiest one of all? You get on here with these people.
Yeah, nice.
It was more of a fuck you than anything
I like
At
else.
the time of when I gave away that, when I took off
I
that
literally
ticket,
did try to find the filthiest
I
one.
was under the impression that one of my spells allowed me to effectively summon a horse that I can ride.
Okay.
I had used that as my way of getting out. Now I'm gonna have to figure out a way of getting out normally.
Yep,
So do we have?
that is a valid conclusion.
Hey Dad. Do you want me to just add parchment for that document that legally?
Okay.
Do we
There's
have
also
a reason?
legal documents item you can put on.
Oh wait, yeah, that would help. Sorry about the parchment.
So we don't have any reason to go any further west then. Like I can't. We don't.
There's no reason to go west.
Or south.
Except to get away from Mindenheim.
Why do you want to get away from Mindenheim?
I might have a reason soon.
No, I don't.
Did you send a homeless guy there? That's what happened.
That's not why.
Thinking of the place already.
Because Mindenheim is going to be very offended with one more beggar.
Yeah. Oh, he did it. He tipped the scales. It's over.
It's more the idea of whenever somebody comes knocking on my door going, where's my black stone at? I'm going to be like, the group said screw you. I tried to get it.
Yeah, because that always goes over well.
It does.
And there won't be any knocking at your door.
The only reason that I could think of to go farther west is because Dienst was the one person that had the Four Arms original hometown. That's where we thought he was originally going,
And
and then he stopped over at.
No, Commandant
Commandant
was
was
his home.
hometown.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought we
But-
determined Dienst.
No, the
No.
coach went to Dienst.
yeah.
He took that coach, but that's why he got off to take the road to Commandant.
What's Dean's known for?
I don't think a wood elf. would do
Deans?
well in
Yeah.
Wasteland.
Anything? Any gossip among the homeless dudes?
Wasteland's not that different.
Yeah. Just farm one.
So we going east.
He's checking on some gossip in the town for me.
You guys didn't tell me about the purple hand at all, right?
I feel like we probably would have like
No.
throwing that out there to everybody.
No, you guys haven't. You guys specifically kept that to yourself.
Well,
Let's see.
You hold up a hand and
Yep.
hold up a cloth of purple.
Yep.
Find them. Purple hand.
don't say anything else and just show you that and then walk away.
I just realized how far north we are from where we started.
Yeah. We started like all the way down here. Now we're all the way up here. Wow. It'd be really cool if we got all the way to the northeastern section up by Prague.
I feel like there was something in the Misty Hills too that we were told
I bet there's probably some.
I mean, the beggars here, the only thing they talk about is that they've been doing decently well. I mean, compared to them, they're almost up to a full brass a week.
Oh.
Because of all the travelers coming through here, these stones have been a fad, and a lot of people have been buying them and taking them home to give as gifts, etc. They've been sending those effectively far and wide because various travelers have started coming here specifically to collect them and then take them back wherever they're going.
So, Matt,
Okay.
no.
Other than that, according to the town watch, the only threats in this area are the occasional goblins or trolls, mostly trolls that deal with the outskirts of the swamps. They seem to stay away from Commandant generally, but further south, there's always been reports of trolls. That's why the road wardens patrol this area, trying to keep things under control. But with their reduced numbers, they're basically at the point of they send out one guy at a time and hope he comes back.
And they get eaten.
Yeah. They're down to, I think, a garrison at this point of
Six or seven.
six or seven, yeah. And the nobleman who's pretty useless.
Hey, Matt. So we know that there's nobody making these other than Larry.
Supposedly. We are making a few assumptions, but
But if we're
Yeah,
going,
that Louis is Larry.
I mean, if we're going back for the axe, then I mean, we obviously, if I would have known you needed them, we could have picked them up along the way. I guess some larger ones. How large a one do you need?
I don't know.
No.
Preferably.
The size of your head. Which isn't that big.
I'm
for a
assuming
house.
that had I taken the time to pick one up, maybe the larger ones that we found near the edge of Larry's pool would have been fine.
Probably.
But
Or maybe in the pool.
I don't. All I know is I have no desire to get near the pool. Although I know that's where the axe is. Assuming he did not have a death grip on it and take him with him whenever Larry drug him in.
Yeah, it's
Larry
strap
now
on his
wields
wrist.
That's what he said. Larry wields all the weapons he
Yes. Just
No,
Right,
he
almost
had,
got an
he had it
elbow.
on his wrist,
did.
and now that he's cocooned, it's stuck in there with him.
Playing by his reach currently. Wait till he has an elf bow.
it's thick that regenerates. So where else do we? I mean, Middenheim. We left a couple things undone there.
We did.
We have
I don't know this, but you guys didn't finish the stuff at Commandant with the guy in the castle.
There's a guy in a castle.
But what?
The boathouse.
Yeah, we did. We killed him.
Yeah.
Out
Forearms.
of game.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Yeah, we killed him.
okay.
We have to go back to like
I thought you guys were in.
before
Yeah.
stuff.
We didn't find any of his money.
No, I
Shucks.
killed him.
I thought you guys just ran right out.
I gave the money to a certain individual in the group that supposedly has honor. So.
Yeah. I didn't find
Sounds like
anybody.
said individual was dead.
I think heading back to Middenheim's the best bet. But if you guys don't have tickets, then
I'm all good for Midnight.
we should, I guess, send some more homeless guys on the way back and travel on foot. I guess
Okay.
because I don't think we got enough money to purchase return tickets.
Who's gonna carry me? You and I walk so fucking slow compared to the rest of them.
I don't see why you guys wouldn't just hop in the cart, wagon, whatever.
Because we think we'll never see you again.
I'll make it back. I'm not worried about that.
I doubt him as fast as you, but I mean, if he's slow, he could go.
I will.
He's a road warden. He's got to have some kind of speed.
I will definitely make it back if I'm with these two.
100 miles.
Just saying.
Oh no, there's a monster! Go get him, guys!
What do we say? 7 or 8
Where are you,
miles a
Rick?
day.
Thwap, thwap.
It's about
Running with me.
10 days hike back to Middenheim
I do have a lot of
through
specific
orc
talents that
infested
deal with travel.
forest.
Yeah. So do we
Didn't you have a horse?
Yes.
Oh well,
So he's fine.
he's good.
Yeah, so you ride.
So the only people we got you two. That's it. And how much is the ticket from back now?
Forget how much we charged when we came out here.
Oh, we had it sponsored.
It was free on the way
Free,
out.
yeah. So I mean, you can check at the fort. They say if you guys are riding towards Middenheim, the coaches, if they have space, they typically charge a gold to get from here to there.
Okay.
Oh man, all right. Wizards got money. Good to know. No, I'm just kidding.
They'd be surprised if there'll be enough for all of you, though.
Yeah, and then but they go every day or so, right?
Yeah.
So
How much
We can
encumbrance
make
stuff do you have, like, in total?
Shit, I don't know. Not that much. I barely have
And
anything on.
halflings weigh, like, half the weight as humans? A
Three-quarter.
little bit more.
You're not carrying me. It was a joke.
So are we writing
Yeah,
off?
horse.
Are we saying forget the axe? That's all I need to know.
I don't care. I can't even lift the damn thing.
It will encumber me when I pick it up. That's true.
I would prefer to get the axe, but my real thing is how do we get this axe? So that's what I'm.
Without
at.
becoming
If,
food.
if only
Well,
we had
getting to
somebody
the
that
cave
was
crazy,
so
yeah.
stealthy they could literally
Sure, we could
disappear
both-
in,
Yeah, that's
in
my
a
only
glimpse.
thing. And I can't think of a way to get there currently.
I can't
Let's
either.
just move on. Let's just
if
move
it comes
on.
down to it and we find a need for it, we know where it's at.
I know where there's a magical sword too.
Well, I need one of those stones.
Actual sword?
You need
Dedicated
a stone.
to
Does this
this
character?
one, Sigmar.
Does this character
Oh,
actually-
wait, I know where that
Wait,
yeah.
no. Does this character? Was this character
Oh,
actually
yeah.
there?
That's when I came into the group.
Yeah.
It was during all that.
Yeah, in the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The spirit of Friedrich is screaming right now.
You just
Wait, he's
stop
dead?
where you're at. And you're
We can have a
like,
holy
oh,
weapon of
something's wrong.
Sigmar and a holy weapon of Ulrich.
Yeah, but then they clash at each other, floating in midair.
You only need to have your belly eaten and get a hug from an octopus.
Yeah, not a problem.
Completely safe and easy to get.
Okay, so we're going east.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna ride your horse, and we split, we're probably gonna have to split up because, like you said, there's probably not room for everybody on these.
If we could get to right at the edge of the swamp, there's a check. The
There's a
coach
coaching
checkpoint.
stop.
Yes.
Right.
All it is a hut.
Yeah, there's no like.
Yes, it's better than the middle of the swamp. Probably.
Yeah.
Not
Alright,
really.
Yeah.
If these beggars have been surviving out here with probably no help from the guards, this is much safer than the hut.
Just
Much
staying
safer.
nearby where there's light and where there are guards if something happens.
Mhm.
And there's somebody else that fights while you run.
Right. You can feed the homeless guys to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think going back's our option.
No, that explains it. That explains
Okay.
how Louis
Just plans to
Larry.
wait the day.
You know the
until the
kid
next
from
coach
Attack
comes
the
by?
Bear?
Yep. See how many spaces there are, and we'll throw on who we can.
Okay.
So we're definitely not
Definitely know what.
definitely not going after the axe right now then.
Right now.
Don't think it's a good idea.
Unless someone has an idea of how to get there.
Yeah.
I can get
I'm
some.
all.
I don't believe that. But
Well, we survived this long on the swamp, so.
The elf's
should be
willing
able
to get
manage
you there.
it.
It might take us half a day.
So be it.
But
Say-
can he schluck through
Sounds
the
like you
swamp,
still need
swamp
to
though?
Yeah.
Without
I
entering the
still
bottom?
need stuff.
Yeah, I understand you wanted to silence that ballad, but that ain't the way to go about it.
Then I'll
It's
be
not
a
the
martyr.
business.
Then I'll be a martyr.
He provided the final stepping stone for me to get
Yeah.
there.
All right. Yes.
I mean, maybe we call. I mean, if you want to call, if Crazy Larry shows up before, or not Larry, Crazy Leroy, whatever his name is, Tom.
And Louis.
Yeah, Mad Louie shows up before
The
coach
so
does.
let's go with Louis.
Cool. If not, then if he shows up after somebody's left, we probably should all still go to Middenheim instead and not split up and go. But
So it depends
You
on the
guys
group
need
that's
to
there.
have someone named Mad Louie to get to your destination.
That's his name.
this is his mama named
And
it.
don't forget the mad part.
Mr. Mad.
It's an honorable.
What does weapon 6 do for an attribute?
What?
Trait.
What are you looking at?
Never
And
mind.
how is that relevant to right now?
Sorry.
Game Master
He's
probably
just
wants
making
some dice.
making small talk until the
Yes.
carriage arrives.
While you're waiting for the carriage, the guard says, "What's weapon 6 mean? What's weapon 6 mean to you?"
That there's 6 of them. I don't-
Okay. So, rest of the day passes fairly uneventfully. The beggars wander over every now and then, begging with you guys that seem to have some wealth. After a while, they give up because they're not getting any real money. They head back. They do their own thing for the most part during the day. They basically just lounge around, just waiting, catching mice and lizards and bugs and things like that. The town guard keep the gate closed. A couple guys up on the wall just patrolling, keeping an eye on things, making sure nobody is like sleeping against the wall or anything like that. When they do, they promptly get a chamber pot dumped on them.
Something in the shower.
Other polite things like that. As night starts to fall, several things happen. First, you see a coach approaching from the west that fairly quickly pulls in and then goes inside the fort. Looks like it has at least a couple of spaces. Most likely not enough for the group. I mean, 6 of you would pretty much take an entire coach by yourself. Also that evening, surprisingly, maybe 15 minutes or so before the coach arrives, you see Mad Louie walking up through the reeds of the swamp, carrying a new bag of stones and everything, getting ready to sell things.
How many of those
Perfect timing.
Friends here.
Like,
Let's go.
so I guess that's the decider right there.
Is it?
I mean, you need a stone.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah.
I need a large one though. Let's see what type of stones is. You have all the same little.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. He doesn't get close to the big stompas.
And how what late is it? How late is it?
What late is it? It is mostly late. It is after nightfall, maybe 8 o'clock at night at this point.
You really want to go back there at night?
Well, he doesn't. He's not gonna go
Night
back
is
at
the-
night. I don't
is
think.
the
Like,
archery trying
man,
to
Lily,
start.
are you headed back tonight? Or are you going? Will you wait till morning to go back and collect more stones?
Well, but I'm going to sell these.
Gotcha. Well, would you like to sell larger ones?
You have larger ones?
We're going to.
I don't. We're not giving him any of the larger ones.
Well, we'll get you some larger ones and see if that makes you some more money.
Where are you going to get these from?
Well, we're gonna go where the big stompas are because we have figured out we can survive that.
Big stompas.
That's what he.
We
That's what
killed
he.
the trolls.
You can't survive that. I saw that big guy got killed.
Oh, big guy. Well, he just got lost.
You saw him get killed.
He didn't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's guarding the cave.
yeah, he's.
We killed all the big stompers.
I didn't see him when I was back there.
You went to the cave.
That's where these stones come from.
You went into the cave.
No.
Well, that's where he's at. He's in the cave.
Then he's probably dead. The big stompas got him.
We killed all those.
I don't think so. I heard big stomping.
It's got a. I should point at him. See what? Okay.
You're bringing one of the guards? Those guys?
He was already there.
I was there when he brought us.
That's probably what half your problem.
Well, if you're willing to take us, we're willing to make it worth your while. So, bigger,
Okay.
bigger stones,
You got any good food?
Let's see if I've got any.
That's a good point.
I don't think I have any. I don't have any good food.
You don't have any good food?
I do not have any good food.
Well, why don't we discuss options over a meal then? Pulls out a flint and steel, fairly well used, lights up a little fire, and starts roasting a rat.
Huh? All right. Sounds delicious. I'll try to catch a lizard or something to accompany dinner.
No, he's offering you one of the parts of the rat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just thought I didn't want to take his dinner.
No.
That is kind of fun.
Want some ale with that?
So, anyways, he sells a handful of the stones to the travelers from the wagon. According to them, they have 3 spaces on the coach that would be open for sale if somebody wants to take the coach to midnight.
That would split us 3 and 3 because he's got a horse if he stayed with the group. You guys want to do a stealth mission where there's just a couple of you?
Sure.
The stealthiest ones are the dwarf and the elf.
Yeah, I know. And they can see in the dark.
Hey, we found these passengers
I'm a
missing.
complete slouch
Where'd
and
they-
stealthy.
I don't know
And
where
you
they
need
went.
at least 2 of them because one of them's going to be scared and run away.
I still need a stone, so I'm going up.
He's got
Any stones?
No,
Stone
no.
from the
He's
source.
got
Yeah, I got stones.
Seems
According to Louis, you all have stones for going back in that cave.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, I got some stones.
Nice. So, do we want to split up? There's a big one right there.
I don't really care. I mean, if somebody's going back, I'll go back.
I'll go back.
Just to get the axe and get the hell out of there.
I'll go back.
And the coach is going to Midnight?
Coach is leaving in the morning for midnight.
How much is it? Well, I still have my ticket.
Yeah.
So.
You have,
I
you
can
have,
see
you,
the
right? You have several of you have valid tickets. If you do not have a valid ticket,
And
it's a
he
goal.
had a ticket.
He
Gallagher
did.
did. Damn it. That's 2 reasons to go back.
Free ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Man.
Here's
just like
a soggy, blood-soaked, crystallized ticket.
There you go.
There you go.
I dug that. I dug this.
Oh
up.
yeah, this is totally valid.
Looks official.
I'd be
He
willing to
carves
go
it out
with
of the
you.
resin with the resin
But
seal
I would
over
not
it.
be concerned about the
It's
axe.
like
I would be
The resin
concerned
seal
about
over
the
it, so it's like an amber stone.
I won't be helping you with the people. They're too heavy.
Oh, I got that.
It's the golden
I
ticket.
point to the big ale keg at my shoulder.
Classified.
I already
Okay.
used all the alcohol I had on.
So,
Like all those spy
Louis
movies.
isn't really that excited about going back already, but he is intrigued when you said you make it worth his while.
Yeah.
Do you have food? That's the one thing he seems to be the most interested
I
in,
do not have food. No.
despite his lack of teeth that be able to chew things.
Yeah.
Sort of
I have
gums
rations.
the rat.
I have rations I can give him.
He wants good food, he said.
Yeah. Ration stuff.
Rations are good food.
That's why I think I lost half my teeth. Hard
Wait,
tack.
can't you cook?
No,
he
I'm
didn't
not
take
that
that.
kind of halfling.
He didn't take that. That would be quite helpful.
Yeah, that would
Well,
be
you're
very
kinda
helpful.
used to
right
it,
now.
aren't
Everybody
ya?
keeps going. Can't you cook?
Yes, he is.
That would be very
Can't you cook?
That would be very useful.
I mean, isn't that the only thing halflings are known for?
Yes.
That would be the constant thing, you know it.
You guys are eating well. You have a halfling.
Oh. And I rolled last week. I was drawing the octopus.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 99
To draw it.
to draw it, so I have a photorealistic drawing of the octopus.
See, we're all feared the minute we look at
That's
it.
right.
No, that's the
I was
banner.
saying
That's
one
new
of those
banner.
images where we have several pages we can flap back and forth
Oh,
and it's
God.
animated.
No, that.
That's right. You can pull tabs and like arms move and shit.
It's a flip book, but you can see it eating and devouring.
That's the new banner.
Well, let's decide who. Are we splitting up? Yes or no?
I'm
Because we still have to convince him to take us anyway.
If we
yeah,
go
but
back,
I'm less than useful
Gotcha.
in a fight.
Right. Well, we're not hoping to fight in any of this.
Okay, I'm as tall as this table, so
But we're gonna have to split up anyway if we're heading back, because not everybody can fit in this.
Yeah, everybody can fit in.
yeah, everybody.
this thing's like 15 feet long.
It's a big boat.
No,
Tree
everybody
boat.
can't fit in the coach. That's what I was
Correct.
saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, if people are headed back, there's 3 spots there. Plus he's got a horse, so really we only need 2 spots on the next one, so we could all be just a day apart. If everybody makes it back from the cave.
I don't want to. I want to get on the coach because I think my character would, but at the same time, if I get on the coach, then I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go lay down.
Win-win.
Not necessarily.
Win-win.
Yep, and we pan back over to the cart. Greenskin attack.
And there goes the halfling.
You just come screaming back with all the noble's gold.
The joy of random encounters.
So I can't see in the dark.
And Warhammer, you're screwed either way.
Yeah. You guys get my photorealistic drawing of this orc beheading a noble.
Best plan is always to stick together.
I can't.
Even if we stay here, we're not sticking together, though. That's the thing.
Why not?
Because I reiterate, I don't want to go to the Bogtopus. I cannot participate in that combat. I will not participate.
But I think the basic idea of the group is, if there's a combat, you've already done it wrong.
Yeah, we're planning on not getting into a single combat. We're going to go in there, get the axe,
They want to stealth.
maybe a stone, but that's optional. We're just getting in there to get the axe.
Okay, in all seriousness,
This is a
How
player
do
group
you-
Mission Impossible.
yeah, how do you plan on Tom Cruising your way into the cave?
He won't. He will.
Well, I mean,
That was addressed to the group, but how do you plan on getting this? We need to
we did it before.
Yeah.
Before a stone was thrown
Right.
into the pool.
Nothing.
Thing.
Nobody came.
And previously, we were perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing was
Even
happening.
me walking around with my leg didn't do anything until something hit the water surface.
But isn't the axe in the water?
No,
Not
he
No,
dropped,
he
he dropped
dropped
it
it.
pretty far away because we were away from the coast quite a bit. It was still hitting us and taking us out. So unless it picked it up or moved it or some other creature messed with it, it
It did.
should be pretty far away from the water.
It did push the lantern into the water.
And you and I could stand outside of the cave because I can't see in the dark anyway.
And then you
Okay.
guys get that attack by
Okay.
trolls.
Alright, then I'll go. Me and the dog will load up and I'll go.
So are we all just gonna go then?
The elf is saying he wants to go on the coach.
That would be a dick move.
So can I have one of your tickets? I'll take the greenskins. Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find a ticket.
I could, if the
Yeah.
body's still there.
See? Or half of it. You know, whatever. Hope it's the pockets half.
This ticket's been canceled already. It's cut in half. Alright.
While everybody's talking, are you planning on doing that two-person talk with Josh?
With whoever. I wasn't thinking two people specifically. It's whoever is available. I thought that might be an interesting thing. Side
I would
conversation.
love to play a game
Yeah.
and then get on that call.
Sure.
Because I have lots of opinions about
I figured you did.
so I really want to try it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to fucking bring out 100 damn B1s.
Yeah, so we'll do our best to talk Mad Louie into
Taking you back.
Yeah.
Okay. And again,
Food. Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody got some tasty treats for him?
Halfling?
Dwarf, all you guys got is good food, right? Meat.
Food?
You got meat.
We're kind of really
What about ale?
Ale?
Ale.
I can get that from here.
How do you do that?
What do you think this brass goes to?
They let him in.
No. The beggars beg for money. They sell the stones. They get a couple of brass. They use it to get beer and so forth because that's the only thing the fort will give them. And they hunt the rodents and the other critters from the swamp around here.
Want something better than rat? You got something better than rat?
No, in fact, I can't.
Dog.
I must have had another inventory sheet or something because I have 0 rations on me, which
Okay.
makes no sense.
You were passed out in a canoe next to a bunch of beggars.
Yeah, they must have ate all my food.
Probably.
Ooh, your dog's still alive.
That's right.
I was
They're eyeing the dog.
What about you, Wizard? You got any food?
That is terrifying.
I
All
was
I have
sitting
is-
on a coat.
That dog's name is Biscuit,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Bet he'd be good with butter.
If somebody says that, I will stab them instantly. Not even kidding. I will pull out my dagger and stab the beggar.
That's the only
who
reason
says
why I
that.
haven't said anything about the dog yet. Because I'm like, I'm going to get stabbed if I say that.
Not even joking. There's going to be a shanked, bleeding human on the ground.
We should bring some gravy.
That guy gets fucking stabbed. You don't have to worry about beggars anymore.
Will
You're gonna
will they
pay the-
sell
If he
us-
does this, I'd be looking at the wolf like, what? I couldn't kill him, but he can? What the hell?
I'm just over there.
will they sell us food from inside?
No.
No, because they
I do
ration. They're having to
remember.
ration their food as it is, right?
Correct. Yeah, they're low on supplies, even though they're also low on people. But they haven't had a supply run in some time.
Gotcha. Any of these rich people got snacks in their hands?
No, the rich people are in the fort at this point.
Yeah.
So unless you guys have access in some way, it's whatever you guys happen to have in your inventory.
Nope.
If you want to trade with Louis,
He didn't want hardtack, right?
he's willing to take rations. He's just not very excited about it because it's hard.
We can get you some exotic meat.
I can get you exotic berries when we're in the cave.
I have those.
Or you all just get yourself killed, and then I just wasted my time.
You got those
I have
fancy
those
berries?
fire berries.
Well, there you go. I have some berries. You like berries?
You got fireberries?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take those.
Sweet.
How
All right.
many?
Whatever you got.
I give them 3.
You give 3 little berries.
No. 3 bucks.
3 bundles, you mean? Or
Yes.
Okay.
like,
Here are 3 blueberries.
I mean, you only have what, like 6, right, or something like that. 6 berries is what he. Or something like
No,
that.
6 bundles.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
I rolled really good on that
So
collecting.
three-
Okay.
No, you didn't.
He collects them all up. He chows down on one of them. Sucks the meat off the last rat leg. Stomps on the fire and says, "Okay, let's go." Grabs his pack and
We know how to get
Sorry.
buried.
starts
Wait.
hiking his way back towards the boat.
We know how to get.
All right.
To get the.
At 9 o'clock at night? 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, about 9 or 10 o'clock.
I'm gonna pull the end of my cloak up slightly.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I don't want blood on my cloak.
That's ship sails.
I'll get on into this swamp.
From the looks of where he's waiting, it's about midway up his thigh, or midway up his lower leg. I mean, just walking down the road, you're gonna get mud and dirt on your cloak anyways. That's the whole nature of the, it's traveling clothes.
I feel like as he walks in the fog, we can just see this outline of tentacles.
Oh my
As he
gosh.
walks
that-
in the
Oh,
fog.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
that's a fucked up
fellas.
image.
It turns into an elder horror.
Okay,
Yep.
so
I put that image
assuming
into
you guys
everybody's
follow
mind.
him.
Yep.
Everybody's
I
going
do.
at this point?
Yes.
Elf?
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome.
He heads back out to his boat, stashes some of his stones and the reeds and everything around the area, climbs back in the boat, waits for everybody to get on board, and then starts paddling off into the dark mist.
I am still trying to pay close attention to how he is navigating this.
Okay.
Is there things tied to trees? Are there markings? Are there?
There's no markings or anything like that. He seems to be navigating either by instinct or just knowledge and experience of this area.
It's like my 3rd or 4th time through this thing. I'm trying to pay close attention.
Understood, yeah. And I mean, you're starting to recognize some of the landmarks. You could probably make at least head off in the right direction, but there's so many of them, and in the dark, admittedly, with your elven vision, you're not really that having much difficulty at night. But between the mists and the swamp itself, everything looks the same.
I get it.
So
How is one the winds of magic, and 2, are there any winds of rule? The gray one.
there are plenty of gray winds intermixed amongst the mist. The winds of magic otherwise are relatively calm. Okay. There is a full moon out tonight, so there's quite a bit of light where the fog breaks and so forth as you guys go through. And after about an hour and a half or so, he pulls up on the bank to let you guys out. From the elf's description, it looks like this is the same place where you guys were before, but it's moonlit at this point and otherwise dark.
Alright,
Is
I'm
that
gonna
little-
whisper to the elf.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna whisper to the elf as we're doing this. How the hell is he keeping track of where we're going? Because you're having a hard time, right?
Yeah, hell of a hard time.
I can't even begin to keep track of this. How the hell does this guy know where he's going?
It's like he's done this trip 1,000 times.
Still.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Is Elf's arrow they made with the little twigs still there? Like pointing
You
towards
don't
the cave?
see it right here.
I'm gonna study the old man while we're riding in the boat.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna watch his gestures and his
Do you have night vision or dark
yes,
vision?
I have night vision.
Okay.
So I want to see like if his eyes are glistening or anything like that. Like, can he see in the dark?
Yeah. He seems to be capable of seeing in the dark. He seems very comfortable and very much at home here in the swamp. He paddles through it throughout the journey. You guys keep hearing splashes or an animal cry or something like that in the distance in the fog, all of which sounds extra spooky given the fog and the night and everything.
Yeah.
And you especially, several others occasionally will jump whenever you hear that. Doesn't seem to bother him one bit. He just paddles along as if nothing there is a threat.
Do we have any alcohol in this group right now? I'm gonna need it for medicinal purposes. Can I get some?
Well, that's what all it's for.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I immediately start drinking it.
I want to say I think I saved the dwarf also. Right?
So which alcohol are you going to give him?
He said he needed the strong stuff, so strong whiskey.
Okay.
I broke a bottle of whiskey over him already, so
Okay.
I christened the dwarf.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
I just
Give me a alcohol tolerance roll.
We didn't say what we spent XPs on.
that's true. We did.
What do we spend XPs on? Alcohol tolerance?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saving mine.
I don't remember what I put it on, but I used it.
All you have to do is go to notes and it tells you.
You don't have any?
I wasn't here last
Okay.
week.
I'm not gonna bother going into it.
I went to intelligence and charm.
That's right. Skills.
Okay.
Language physical bite.
Okay.
Because it'll fit.
Oh, that is not right.
Is that one of the languages in your
Push right
career?
there.
Yeah, language in it.
Oh, okay.
Go to notes, it tells you where you spend.
Did you say
Language any.
No, I'm saying what he had said. I mean,
Kislovite.
It was.
If you spend it properly, it does. At the
After
very
some
bottom, it says
conversation
spent
with
and
George,
total
right,
and change and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't scroll down.
Language.
They told me
Yiddish.
I didn't scroll down.
Skittish.
Mind you, I'm not trying to get hammered. I'm trying to calm my nerves. But still, I understand accidents
Okay.
happen.
Yes.
Okay, no, I did all right.
He's going to become
Now,
loosey goosey.
Now,
No!
language any.
Is that
That's
good or
any
bad that I
one.
rolled
Get-
doubles?
That's a
Get,
critical.
language.
That's a critical. So,
I'm going to
I don't think
just
you were here last time when we were making sure we were covering it.
That's probably
If you roll the dice on the computer, the assumption is you're
I
rolling
just want
low
to make sure you
because
do
that's how
that.
the
Yeah,
mechanic
I'm not
works.
going to get like
If
7.
you're rolling dice physically, you can choose, but decide what it is before you roll for
Okay.
obvious reasons.
I
Okay?
think last time I rolled high just because I was used to it.
That-
But if I'll whatever the computer dictates,
Right.
whatever.
Okay. So yeah, you start drinking. It burns, but
And then it
surprisingly-
doesn't.
it burns initially, and then you realize that it's helping your nerves, so you keep going. And by the time the hour journey is done, you toss the bottle off side to the side. You currently have one level of drunken at -10.
Why did you just enable the alcohol?
He's
cap?
brave now.
He is.
Oh my
He
God.
does. It does give you a +10 on your cool.
Fantastic, because
You're gonna need it.
PTSD is what defines this halfling.
He's
It's
been
definitely
walking
not
around
your
twitching.
cooking skill.
Every goddamn game session, you people traumatize this poor halfling. He just
Okay.
wanted to kill rats.
As you guys all pile out of the boat, looking around in the moonlight, you can see the soft glitter of these stones scattered along the ground.
All right. Wait for us, please. Like
How
last time.
How long until you guys are going to be dead?
Oh, we're not gonna die, and I light my storm lantern.
Okay.
Give us. Will you stay here 4 hours?
In the dark. Yeah, I don't sit in the dark.
Or okay.
Last time it took me 2 hours to get back from the place by myself, so I just want
Good
to make
point.
sure.
Give him a little bit of extra time. So, okay, 4 hours.
Well, pay and troll me.
I don't need
He
any
doesn't-
troll meat.
He doesn't
God,
need
does that
that.
regenerate your stomach?
No,
Yeah,
don't need
there's-
any troll meat.
It's a common. It's
So-
specific to lore.
Okay, so 4 hours. He sees you light up a lantern. and says, I wouldn't do that.
Troll regenerates in your
Okay.
stomach.
Why?
Well, I mean, I can't see, so
Use the moon.
I'll close
You
the
can
lantern.
see the moon.
Yeah, every so often you can too.
I'm looking up like. All right.
Well, I'll close the lantern. It's still lit, but it's a hooded lantern, so
Yeah, it
Just,
lets out just a little bit of a glow.
yeah. I'll close it
I'm
so
going
it's just
with
a
you,
little bit
by
of
the
glow and try to
Okay.
navigate.
I
my
assume
way.
we all are.
So yeah, The swamp doesn't take too well to those lights.
Tracks bugs.
Yes. Does attract things.
When I hear him say that, I'm going back and forth looking at him. All right, I'll go ahead and scout. Start walking.
Gow.
Off into the fog, or just at the edge of the rest of the group's vision?
The edge
keep
of
them
the,
in view, or are you going to head off and actually scout?
I'm going to.
Just make
Guess-
sure you don't die because of my light.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I want to be far enough away that if he does attract something, I'm not part of whatever.
Right,
it's
you want to be out of the light radius.
Yes.
Okay, so the elf takes the lead.
Good job, elf.
A short distance ahead as you stagger through the dark swamp. Nothing but shadows and fog and so forth.
I try to stay within arm's reach of the dwarf.
That's easy. He doesn't move very fast.
Fine. Yeah, me and him move at the same speed, but I'm
Right.
literally like.
Okay.
You guys are both
shoulder to shoulder.
two.
No, you.
I'm three. I'm three at this point.
I'm 3.
Okay, so we got the elf and the halfling sort of taking the lead. You behind them with the lantern, and then the two of you bringing up the rear. And can all of you see other than Andy?
Can you see
I have
that?
night vision.
Okay, so everybody has night vision. So
Just
you're
be-
the blind one.
You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. Someday there's gonna be this blast of bright light. It's gonna
Yeah.
blind you all, and I'm just gonna be like, "I'll
Yep.
save you."
Yep.
Can you get extra levels of night vision? by
Yes.
the way?
Yes.
Every additional level gives you another 10 yards
I
worth
forgot
of
what
distance.
gives you it.
Just
Night
give me
vision,
the
talent.
Yeah, I don't know what class gets that.
They're
Wow.
all a little different. On
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know those.
Well, then you'll have to figure it out. Okay. So you guys head off into the gloom and darkness. Sounds of the swamp around you everywhere. A lot of buzzing and other critters in the distance. Behind you, the fog fills in and the boat disappears. Maybe 10 minutes or so later. Nat, give me a perception check.
You hear a massive splash behind you.
find it.
Trying to find
Waste
also
down here.
fog. Yeah, it's a perception check. Perception. Okay. You can sense or see a slight orange glow from the direction you're heading, and can hear what sounds like drums.
Those bastards took our cave. I stopped and turned around and hoping that a dwarf would see me or they would see me, and I just hold up my hand.
Yeah,
'Cause I succeeded in
after
that.
a couple of minutes, yeah, they catch up to you.
So how do I roll at my character sheet?
Open up the
See.
character sheet and find perception. You should-
Click the number.
Yeah.
So if I would have went like that, oh, I then roll. Okay, I see. Because I rolled the dice over here. I made it either way.
Yeah, it worked.
But-
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right, but I head back to the group. I don't care about the light at this point, and I say, it sounds like drums up ahead at this point.
Yeah, Andy has his lantern going. It is shedding light. It's very easy to spot him, but it's not very bright, so it's not going to be very visible very far in the fog.
Okay, but I saw light.
You saw light, yeah.
Okay, I go back to them. I mean, the opposite direction. I say, kill it, kill the light completely.
I'll guide you.
Okay.
You can make out. You have enough to be able to see in dim light with the moonlight.
Okay. But it's like
But
5
it's
feet.
yeah, it's 5-10 feet type range. Otherwise,
I will put it up, and I will.
The fire is cool.
All right,
take
so
out my
there's
weapon.
something inhabiting the cave area ahead of us that is using a light source
Oh, good.
and possible drums.
Oh, it's a party.
I didn't want to.
It's
I
a
shouldn't have said the
party,
drums
it's a
part
party.
because of him, but so I don't think we're going to be sneaking in. I think the going to recover the axe is forget about it.
Can I make a
It's a lost cause at this point.
skill check to see if I can
Oh, sneak in.
identify
I mean, I doubt it's not
like
Larry in
what's
there,
in
right?
the swamp
The
that
lights
uses
and the
drums?
drums.
give me a skill check. What
I don't know
skill check
who
do you
it
want
is
to
or what
use?
it is.
Or can you go like peek around the corner and see if it's like
Okay,
a burial
Joe
drum?
Riflin?
drums,
Sure.
light sources.
Oh wait, no.
I mean, I've been around these things before. It typically leads to large numbers. They'll have, and these are swamp dwellers. Maybe they'll even have trolls with them. Who knows? It's going to be a pretty high risk situation.
Are there any
More alcohol? Yes, but maybe a little bit later.
108.
Okay.
I started looking at his pack and everything. Because I'm
Wait,
standing like,
Yeah, you can hear the bottles rattling around in it.
And the cowbells.
Do I have?
Yeah, and the cowbell.
Jesus.
Do I have any? Do I have any bonus because I was a road warden in the
No.
small? Okay.
No. Your bonus is the skill that you've learned.
That would be great. Having a person that gets a plus 30 to local knowledge.
Yeah, I'm okay with
So,
us. If you guys really want to go forward, I
You
am.
know there are many civilizations that use drums, but I mean, you know enough about the world in general to come up with your own conclusions. You don't have anything definitive.
what does it smell like?
Musty, rotting vegetation.
Nothing else on the
Nothing
wind?
else on the wind right now.
My acute
There
sense.
is no wind per se.
Yeah, I understand that, but my acute sense of smell.
At this distance, nothing.
Okay, I just wanted to remind you.
I mean, you can't even see the light up ahead. All you're seeing is dark fog.
Fantastic.
When's the match from Greenland?
I think we should figure out what's going
Nothing currently.
on.
Yeah.
Everybody stay here. Do not move.
Okay.
Can I go with you?
No. No.
I follow.
I don't think I can.
Are there
I will
any-
start
are-
very carefully stealthing forward.
Okay.
And I'm taking. I tell you guys, I'm gonna be gone a little while. I'm taking every caution I can. Yes, I plan on that to make sure I'm watching. Viable spots where a lookout could be hidden. To keep
Okay.
all that good stuff.
It's in that bush.
I'm knocking arrow, so I'm ready.
Matt,
It's
it's in the bush.
It's the fireberry bushes. They're only nocturnal, so now they're like partying
Yeah, I
or
don't
something
hear
like
about
that.
Yeah.
John, sent you a message.
Okay.
I heard about that rock, so they're drawing you in.
We just need to start carrying around a bunch
Okay.
of black stones.
Yeah, that applies when something jumps you.
I'm gonna you some.
Okay.
Okay.
It says you.
Oh my god.
The GM may warn you if you're walking into danger.
Correct.
So
Yeah, that's the idea. Is
Yeah.
it gives you effectively a second surprise roll and that sort of
That's
thing.
it.
okay.
I've got it.
I mean,
What's the town?
it'll give you a sense of, hey, this is a bad idea. And yeah, the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. There's something dangerous here. But that might also just be the fact you're heading into a cave filled with the bog gnomes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That would tell you also.
Okay.
So anyways, the elf, you wander off into the fog, disappearing. Everybody else, what are you doing?
He told me to stay put, so I'm staying put.
Right, so what are you actually doing? I know he's told you to stay put, but I know the group.
I'm holding my sword and staring in the distance, hoping to see whatever he was
something,
headed towards.
something doesn't step out of the darkness 5 feet in front of you.
Right.
I got my sling out, and I'm just kind of holding my sling ready, hide behind my dog.
Okay.
I'll be hiding.
Wait, you brought your dog?
Okay.
Yeah.
The dwarf stands in the middle of the path, hiding.
I want to
Alright,
trust you with the
still-
beggars.
Yeah.
The other two of you doing anything?
Exactly.
That's how all I can imagine.
Come back
the
and have a
Icebreakers
barbecue.
are the only reason why they have stealth skill at all.
Hey, you guys
It's
got
that
the gravy?
They just are stealth.
They all walk around with these dark
Okay.
gray
Dan,
cloaks.
Are you doing anything other than just standing there?
No.
Okay. So,
He's like splendid.
feels like 15 minutes or so goes by, and all of a sudden the sound of the drum stops. No sign of the elf yet.
When that happens, I'm gonna start channeling for effectively 4 rounds.
What are you channeling?
I'm channeling for Wandering Shadow,
Okay.
which
So A, you don't need to predetermine how long you're going to channel. You just start channeling.
Yeah.
But B, be aware that if you stop channeling and just like release it because you don't actually decide to
it
cast a
causes a
spell.
miscast.
Right.
I understand.
So you're going to start channeling. So go ahead and roll a channeling roll. So the drums stop and the wizard starts casting a spell.
Do I see like the edge of like? Is it all just open space, or is there?
Yeah, there's bushes and plants and trees are all around you.
I'm going to move to the nearest tree and put my back to it.
Okay.
Dig it up.
It's slightly slimy with moss and moisture and
I
everything.
thought you were gonna say it moved over.
It's a stomper! That'd be great.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
You feel like breathing.
Force pistols.
Good quote.
Okay.
Great.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm staying still.
Can I see the edge of the light
No.
from where we are?
No, you cannot see the light from where you're at.
Okay.
You can see maybe 50 or 60 yards, and then it disappears into the fog if you have vision that can go that far. Otherwise, you see to the limit of your vision, and then it's just dark. Nothing but dark shapes looking at you, potentially moving with strange animal noises and beastie roars. And a wizard casting a spell.
You're right. Just out of nowhere.
Question about that. I have fast hands. You can move your hands with surprising dexterity. Bystanders get no passive perception checks to spot you using the sleight of hand skill. Instead, they only get to oppose sleight of hand skills if they are actively suspect and looking for it. So,
That would be if you're
could I
trying to.
use sleight of hand to make it?
No, sleight of hand is different than casting a spell.
There's some touch spells
Mhm.
that say if you have fast hands, you get a bonus,
Right.
or you get the ability to use it.
Yeah. Casting a spell, generally speaking, at least arcane spells, requires strong visual movement and voice and so forth.
Okay.
Speak clearly. It's
Yeah.
not a silent thing.
At the very last part, it says you get a +10 if you're using a brawling to touch somebody.
Right. Now, if you're casting petty magic, a lot of those are effectively minor. But if you're channeling, it's just like you're casting arcane magic. You're standing there going, "Oh, magic words" or whatever, and so forth. You're making a bit of a spectacle of yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think my character has seen anybody cast this. Oh, I saw the fires like
And
burning
me.
inside the cave.
Okay. So you said you wanted to keep channeling, or do you want to cast
do
your spell?
anything but blast.
4 success levels. How much?
It was
would
horrible.
that
Yeah, I
affect
did see
the
that,
actual
right,
spell?
for like
It
+40.
gives you 4
Yeah.
success levels.
Okay. Then yes, I'm gonna cast my spell.
That's right.
It was
Okay.
very
Casting
noticeably
Wandering Shadow.
3 times.
So it would have a CN of 0.
And then I died.
This is one that you have memorized?
Yep.
Okay, so it still has a CN of 4. You
CN
just
of
get
4,
plus
I get
4 on your result.
Okay.
I'm really wanting to get the Talent Strider of Marshes. I want that bad. I want to get more terrains.
All terrain.
And this is memorized versus out of your book?
It's memorized.
Okay.
I
Introducing
I
all
believe
terrain.
with the new book, it states that weather conditions affect.
That's not really a factor here.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Fortune point.
Okay.
So that's how this is gonna go.
Man, you must be
Yeah.
a bad person.
92.
Aren't you supposed to roll low?
If he's rolling high.
Oh.
So 92 plus your casting skill plus your 4 success levels get you what?
188.
Okay, so
9 success. 8 success levels.
right, and you need 4 to cast the spell. So you beat it by 4. So you can extend the range, extend the targets, or extend the duration. Targets doesn't imply it effective. Okay. So the rest of you are standing there looking for something stepping out of the shadows to attack you. When the wizard casts a spell and you visibly see a dark cloud separate from him and walk off into the night.
That's ridiculous.
Okay?
You probably don't see it.
I
What
probably
you
did.
plan to do?
My plan is just to move forward and
Why are
stealth.
we allowing these people around us?
And
I didn't allow anything.
Something took him.
go into the cave effectively.
I,
In the direction that
What cave? You've never been there.
I chucked
I
a
know.
stone at the shadow.
move in the direction of the elf one.
Okay. You chuck a stone at him?
I straight sling a stone as hard as I can at the shadow.
Okay, make an
Oh
attack.
yes, another death by the halfling.
It's not a physical thing.
Sure it is.
That my character's drunk.
No, you're fine.
He's scared out of his mind. And somebody just whispered, "It took him."
I think he's upset about the description, not you throwing a stone at him.
Oh, okay.
Your shadow detaches from your body and moves independently under your direction. That's how I described it.
Yeah, I figured that would be like a floor shadow, not.
It is
physical,
literally
like-
it wouldn't be a physical thing. It'd be his shadow.
On the
Okay.
ground.
Well,
Yeah.
Either way, it's
Okay. Would we even notice that in the dark?
No, we wouldn't.
With your night vision, absolutely.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't have said it.
That is
black and
Okay,
white.
we misunderstood the description. We thought it was like a physical,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought. Too.
like
Yeah.
physical
Right, yeah.
shadow of an entity type thing, like a
Like the undead.
a
shadow.
specter
Yeah.
of himself
And
instead
also-
of a ground shadow.
And-
So I think we need to kind of figure that out now because
Okay.
that's going to be a big deal later on if he uses it.
Well, specifically, the shadow is a visible object that causes fear.
Yeah, it is.
So
never
it's
mind.
visible.
So,
I shoot it with a rock.
I mean, my description might have embellished a little bit as an object, but it causes fear.
That's fine.
I probably also would describe it how he did that.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. If it,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it-
that
If it
makes
causes
sense.
fear and stuff like that, I would
Yeah,
call it as a
it's
specter
more than
also.
just look. The light shifted and my shadow went over there. It's
Yeah.
it's
more like specter of himself. as
that's
a
how
shadow,
that's
yeah.
how I read it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I agree with. So how do I make an attack roll?
Ballistic skill.
just
Okay,
straight
ballistic, just
skill.
roll straight ballistic skill.
Uh-huh.
Unless you have training.
Actually, yeah, I do have
With your
training. I
sling.
do have training. So,
And ballistic skill plus your training.
where is?
Should be in skills.
If you went to weapons, it doesn't. Oh no, I guess it's not.
No, you have to use the skill tab.
Apparently, I did not program that skill in yet. So, I gotta roll it.
Shit. Combat.
Hmm?
I think
Oh, wait, combat.
I think on the combat tab you can do it, right?
Range, but it's still not programmed in.
Okay. Gotcha.
You have your
So-
ballistic skill, don't you?
Yeah, but I actually have training in.
Oh.
So, roll D100
Sling Master.
Oh, Sling Master.
Yeah.
D100.
plus.
How long would it take to?
Plus your ballistic skill.
How
plus
long
your
would the
training.
spell increase? Because it lasts for.
So for every 2 success levels, you put in the duration. You add
Doubles.
the initial duration into it.
Okay.
So it'd be 3 times the duration at this point.
But you also have to pay attention to range.
Oh wow, you were rolling really good against these weapons.
So yeah, you fling a rock at it, passes right through the shadow, doesn't seem to have any effect on it.
Stop.
The shadow creature ignores you and continues heading off into the darkness.
That's terrifying.
I
Now it goes off, but he stays.
You learned something.
Yes.
Is that, okay.
Ah!
Okay. So it didn't take him. That like my brain thought.
He
just
seems
moved
to
away
be
from it.
standing there, focused and concentrating.
I don't like this. No.
You want to go back to the
Okay.
boat
No, no,
halfling?
minutes.
Okay, so you
12
can
minutes, not 15. Because we are not dealing with percentages, right?
correct.
Then yeah, 12 minutes.
12 minutes is based off of.
A 4.6 willpower, and it's willpower minute. Willpower
Okay,
bonus
so it's
minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes times the 3 for 2.
You got 4
for
extra
4.
success levels. So it's
Okay, so you're putting it all into duration.
Yes, all into
Okay,
duration.
so 12 minutes worth.
Range doesn't matter as long as it stays within 48
Have you been following me, so-
Yards.
yards of the light source.
Well, if it moves more than 48 yards from a light source,
Did you see who took
there is no
silver?
light source.
No.
Okay.
Dude,
But you're more than 48
both eyes
yards.
open. Nothing. He just went out there and his pocket went.
I
And got silver.
actually had to take time to figure out what you had just said.
Technically, you are, but I'm fine with that in the spirit of the spell.
To be fair, night
Dude
vision,
is totally just like
even the moon doesn't really.
silver.
Okay, so you head off into the darkness. Meanwhile, Matt, you scout on ahead. It takes you a little bit of time to get to a clear view, but when you emerge from the fog and so forth, you're maybe 50 yards or so
Okay.
away from the cave entrance. Standing in front of the cave entrance is a large number of what look like goblins.
Okay.
They're armed with swords, shields, bows, numerous tribal markings, and so forth. And a couple of them have some primitive-looking drums that they're beating on. They seem to be doing some sort of ritual or ceremony in front of the cave opening.
Looking into the cave.
Yes.
We should have known. We should have known that there were going to be greenskins
I knew.
because it was on your dad's
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
earlier, and that's why he brought it up. We
I
should've-
didn't bring it up.
Yes, you did.
He
You
brought
said-
it up.
Who said
Matt
greenskins
did.
earlier?
I did originally, and then Matt went on with that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remembered you
That was
bringing it up
Absolutely
first.
not me.
It was not him.
So he brought up the green skin attack on the wagon,
Yeah.
the coach.
Yeah.
So I will try to get an idea of the numbers. Obviously, I don't know
Okay.
what's in the cave.
Yeah, from the looks of it, there is maybe a dozen or so. They have, while you're watching, whatever ritual they have, they haul some sort of bundle up from their midst of it, and a couple of them start hauling it into the cave. And they disappear into the cave, and after a moment or two, the drums suddenly stop. The two goblins return to the group, and they all sit there expectantly staring at the cave entrance.
All right, for a good 30 seconds, I don't watch them at all. I watch my surroundings to make sure nothing's coming up behind me.
Okay.
I don't care about the ghost. I'm talking about goblins.
You just Larry
Or
reaching
Larry.
over top
Come
of
on.
him.
And then I'll go back to
Larry's
watching the
right behind
caves.
him.
Okay.
I'm curious to
So
see
there's no sign of any goblins around you. They don't seem to be
Whispers
aware of your presence.
in there.
Okay.
They're watching the cave. Doesn't seem to be any reaction from it in the 30 seconds or so.
You got us all so paranoid. I love it.
I'll keep waiting.
We're all-
Okay. Another couple of minutes goes by, and then give me a perception check.
The shadow goes by. Oh, fuck.
Oh, thank God. That's actually bad.
I was going to say, that is bad for me.
Okay.
That's bad for his bowl.
I failed by 5.
Back in the freedom.
5 success levels?
No, failed by
5
1.
points.
5 points.
Okay. Give me a cool test at that -5.
I bet his shadow could probably just scare them all.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
made it
just
by
easily.
Okay.
still 5 success levels.
You are surprised and startled, but don't lose your cool, as a large humanoid shadow walks up next to you and then kneels down.
It's like,
Par for the course. Whatever.
it neck checks you.
I was going to say, if it hasn't attacked me yet,
It
since I
hasn't
kept my
attacked you.
cool,
It has a vaguely humanoid form. Seems like a shadow of mist and smoke in the swamp, in the dark, next to all this chaos
if I fire an
corruption.
arrow or attack or act hostile towards it, I'm going to make noise, right?
It's like 5 feet away from you.
I know
Yeah.
that, but I'm going to make noise, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's a good thing I can sneak up with you.
You can't use your senses through this. You can see, hear, and smell.
Okay.
You're not seeing or hearing anything unusual.
Alright, I'm going to, if it hasn't attacked me yet, I'm going to
It
say
has not. It keeps looking at you, and then looking back towards the cave. You're unsure what it wants.
I wonder what, man.
It has looked at you a couple of times with its clear eyes, where you can just see the branches behind it.
I really want to shoot it. I will stealth a little bit away from it
Okay.
and assume that I'm in its spot.
Okay.
And go to a different vantage point and watch the cave.
Okay. Meanwhile, watching the goblins, they seem like they're somewhat disorganized and are a little confused. Okay. They seem to be arguing amongst themselves at this point. I don't know if you speak Goblin.
That's funny.
You didn't train up with your fastest, obviously.
When he goes to join
I just learned how to read and write, damn it.
They're watching the cave entrance.
Yeah.
Does
William could do the funniest.
is it like a giant cave, or is it built into the ground, or is it like a mountain that we came? I know it's not a mountain. What's the size of the mound or whatever it's built into?
Of the overall cliff face?
Yeah.
Big. I don't know, goes up 50, 60 feet or so.
Okay. I was more looking for, is there some kind of alternative entrance? That's where I was going with that.
None that you can see.
Okay.
Can you
Just the one with the dozen or so goblins with torches in front of the
I'm
cave
about to
entrance.
find out.
I'm
I'm not doing anything else until I see what the goblins do.
Okay.
Because all I did care about was getting past him, getting the axe, getting back to the group, and going, "Yep, I made it and got the axe. Let's go."
Would you? I'm gonna assume
That
not.
would be the
But
smart
would you
play.
say like, it can be physically interacted with?
No, cannot.
Okay. I'm gonna
Otherwise, the slingstone would have destroyed it.
I'm gonna gesture up to him to keep quiet, and then I'm going to. Then I'm going to move throughout the shadows, trying to stay quietly and to try to move up to the entrance.
You're a ghost. You're quiet. You can't be
yes.
not quiet.
Yeah.
Trying to stay within the shadows of the cliff face.
Okay, so you're going to try to sneak up on the goblins?
I'm trying to get in the cave without being spotted.
But they are right in front of the cave
know.
with torches.
I know.
So that's practically not going to be possible.
I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, your spell expires, the ghost disappears.
Thank God.
Disappears in a, I mean, one moment you're looking at it, the next moment you look back, there's just nothing but black wispy fog.
Okay. If I find out it's you, I'm going to be having a few words with you.
I'm gonna relay. Okay, guys, there are goblins at the entrance.
Yeah? He informs you there's goblins at the entrance.
There's greenskins at the entrance. He seems to be fine. He's just
I hate you
trying
so
to
much.
figure out.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Man. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
As soon as you said that, Matt.
You're going to head back into the dark swamp?
Go back to the boat.
We got the perfect party
It's
split. There's
15 minutes
green
away in the
skins.
fog of
Great
the swamp.
plan.
Are you sure you know the way?
I stand closer to the dwarf.
Dude, I was gonna say the cave opening is literally like only 10 minutes away, and I got lost going back twice. I'm
He
dead
said.
serious.
He said the
In the
the elf
day,
is fine. I'm just gonna wait. He said he's fine.
he also said goblins.
Right. Yep. I'll wait.
So you're waiting. The halfling stays near the dwarf. What's the dwarf doing?
I honestly say we move up a bit more.
Aren't they like your racial hatred or something?
Yeah.
That's how greenskins are, yeah.
So you're
exception of elves, yeah.
you're gonna be like wanting to go forward, aren't you?
Yeah. The elf can't handle it. That's why I was like, that's why Matt was commenting. I was just not going to talk about greenskins. And William immediately talks about the greenskins. Like, well, you pulled me into it now.
If he starts moving forward, I'm going with them.
I need to get in the cave and you're a weapon.
He's a blunt instrument. Go blunt instrument.
You might want to stay
my
with
goal
kids.
is to go up there to make sure the elf doesn't get himself killed again. With stealth.
Right. So you're going to hastily work your way through the swamp towards the area.
The elf could
And
be
the
in
halfling is
danger.
trying to stay as close to the dwarf as possible.
What are you doing?
Are they close enough that I can see them walking away?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then I
As
follow
soon as
them.
he says green, he's already moving.
Then I'm moving with him.
Presumably, since I just went through it.
And
can
you
I
are
guide
actually
them
hatred.
somewhat
It's
towards
not
the cave entrance?
animosity.
No, I don't have.
Can you
dwarves
guide
don't
them
have
towards the cave
hatred
entrance?
Or animosity.
Sure, they don't
to
seem to
them.
need
I feel like
to.
they should.
They
I
seem
thought
to
they
know what direction
specifically
they're
did.
going.
They have animosity elves, but that's it.
He hates you more than he hates greenskins. Doesn't make any sense.
That's right. I hate greenskins.
But
I
I'm thinking dwarves should have that just
I
naturally.
thought
So
they
that's
did.
what I'm going.
I'm dead
Yeah,
serious. I thought a
absolutely.
basic dwarf had.
I didn't.
hatred.
I think
I think it's the reverse. I think
Basic.
green
He
skins
called
have
you basic.
animosity elf and animosity dwarf.
Huh.
Wait,
I
what?
mean, really, dwarves get along with everybody.
Whatever. I didn't have any animosities at all when I started. All right.
Here, I'll
But now
make
your
sure
14
you don't get
psychological
lost
conditions
behind
that you
us.
have.
Stay next
I only
to
have
me.
two.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so let me make some adjustments to this and make it.
Are you really trying to stealth?
Nighttime?
That's my goal. I mean, I'm not just gonna like blunder up there. I mean,
I'll try to stealth along
I'm
with you.
also stealthing. I have stealth.
We all are stealthing.
You're hastily moving forward.
yes.
I highly doubt that I have enough stealth.
That
to
is
make it.
really dark.
Agreed. Yes. That is
I mean,
He is barely positive.
he's got a Sherman tank in
Positive?
What do you
front
have?
of
A
us.
12?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, so I assume you're going to. Okay, so we have Alan, we We
No, he
have
starts it and then doesn't.
I
go.
literally have 4 times the
Heinrich.
little skill you have.
Oswald,
Did it first?
Oh,
did it
there
go
you
white, black for everybody?
Rodug,
Yeah.
Yeah, no mention of
Coleman.
hatred of the greenskins or anything like that. So.
I can see.
Biscuit.
How do I? I can't. Oh, I'm not there. He doesn't have me in the group.
Not yet.
I'm already afraid.
Oh no, Biscuit's here.
Yeah.
You can blame the wizard on this one.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I didn't know it was him to begin with, so I gotta admit, if I would have known it was him, I absolutely would have shot the snot out of it.
Well, done right to it.
Or actually, I wouldn't even have shot it. I just would have stabbed it.
I think my
Yeah. Make more.
Pop it like a bubble.
Okay.
I hit it with a
shot
rocket.
my.
It didn't do anything.
I've got fear. Is that supposed to
my
be
stabbing
on right
wouldn't
now?
be magic.
I think it's left
Oh,
over
yeah,
from the fear test.
Probably from the previous one. Yeah, you can remove that.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to adjust the light slightly. If I can. Because it's nothing but a black screen to me. If that's useful.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, now I can at least see a little bit.
It says it's from an item that I have.
Oh, you got to remove the effect
Oh.
of fear.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I think I have everybody on the board. 6 characters plus bad guys. I guess I can put some
Shouldn't
lights for them.
Yeah. Sorry.
They have special lights, okay? Only they can see their lights.
Now that would be very special.
They are here.
Oh, that's.
They're in the water.
Yep,
don't
they're
care.
swimming goblins.
They're cool looking for sure.
Aquatic goblins.
And are we saying that where I'm at is because I moved away from that bush? Because he was at the
those
bush?
are awesome.
Yes, and you were
Right.
mildly distracted by the other one that was moving in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that.
Okay, Eliathan, you hear nothing. You watch the goblins. They seem to be arguing amongst themselves. You're not really sure what their intent is, whether they're upset, confused, or just angry.
Right.
And then you hear some movement in the bushes behind you. Okay. And you see emerging from the forest or the swamp the rest of the group, led by the dwarf, hastily being chased by the halfling, while everybody else is sort of tripping over roots and everything else, trying to keep up. Go ahead and everybody give me a stealth roll. Tell me who gets the worst.
Oh,
Why would you say those things?
Oh my god.
He's very stealthy.
I got like
he
6
is
successes,
not
I think.
Hey, I'm rolling up.
Yes.
I still.
Does my -10 apply to this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever I roll, just take 10 off. So.
Sure.
Okay.
5 successes. If I succeeded by 59, it's still only 5 successes.
Yes.
I failed by 2.
Okay.
What a marginal success.
Okay. And that's what I figured.
Marginal
So
failure.
you get to there when the goblins start to react to the fact that there is a stealthy dwarf approaching rapidly. Okay. So as far as we're concerned, any of the water portion here, consider it difficult terrain. Otherwise, it's normal terrain. I'm not really worried about extra deep water, etc.
Oh, I need
Okay.
Because goblins have eagle eyesight, guys.
You do have night vision, though.
They do. It's a good thing we're coming here to save the
Are these little creatures
Yes.
or average?
Right
It
now.
doesn't matter. Oh.
They're average size.
Okay, so target size.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so Eliathan, you are the first to react as the group breaks out of the trees. And you see the goblins starting to stop their infighting and focus on a new target.
Can I tuck in between the rock and the cliff face?
Sure.
Alright. So I'm going to do stealth over here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because there's a.
There we go. Right there.
Okay.
Sneeze.
Yes, I'm just. I'm glad I covered my face too.
Okay.
Not to be gross.
Begin combat. Okay, so Heinrich.
What?
Who's got to Heinrich?
Everyone, you're afraid of
Eliathan
everyone.
went, then Heinrich.
Even us.
There it is, okay.
Just told me.
He is.
Tolman is
Oh.
petrified on the ground.
Big things
because
in the
it's-
show.
yeah.
Everybody's
Ignore
fucking
that.
weird.
Yeah, that's because officially in the game, you're small and everybody else is medium, so
Yeah.
automatically you have a
I
fear
just
test.
had a heart attack and died. Listed everybody.
We'll
feared
ignore that.
Tolman.
Heinrich, what would you like to do?
Okay. Am I still technically stealthing? Like, they don't know I'm here?
What are you doing?
Do they?
They're looking at your direction.
Okay.
You don't know if they know you're here or not.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay?
Which one? What's the closest one with the bow?
Yes. Pick one. They all have bows, swords, and shields.
Okay. I'll start aiming at that one.
Okay?
I'll put the marker on.
Biscuit.
Do I need to make it aim test?
Oh, that's cool.
An ink test?
Aim
now.
No.
Okay.
Biscuit's just gonna hide.
Okay. So I will let him go after you, and you can direct him however.
Okay.
Okay, you go first, and on your action, just move him wherever you want.
Okay.
Okay? Oswald, what would you like to do?
So,
It's dark.
right. It's dark, but I can see like 5 feet in front of me, and I can see their.
I will give you, let me change your token so that you have 10 feet of vision
Okay.
in the dark, which would be 3 yards. Basic vision, dark vision.
Is there a way to figure out the range? on that?
There you go.
Okay.
Now you can see your immediate area due to the moonlight.
And it's spacebar to move. We decided, right?
Okay.
Nope.
The other
So
thing
I
I
didn't
should
do that.
do,
Whatever.
Long shot.
since I have them, droppable items. Okay, let me update a couple of things
We're not
real
using
quick.
Okay.
Rolemaster charts.
They have a
Nope.
So, that would be back to here.
You need one of these.
Yeah, please.
there we go.
Okay. Hey, William, can you move that? A second. Thank you.
You're,
Thank you.
just,
Yeah.
I just realized
There
he
you go.
was doing something, and I thought I was messing the screen up. I was like, I'm not touching. Okay.
What happened?
There we go. Yeah.
Should have. Oh, I think I put this.
It should give you all
Okay,
this stuff.
so now we have the
Yeah, I'm trying
actual
to figure-
torches on the
Yeah,
field.
but my-
Combat.
So that took
I need to
away
know what the
my.
ranges are.
Oh, never mind. There we go.
Oh,
Now it has the bright light and dim light radius.
Gotcha.
should have on the weapon. Like if you go into combat where you
I
have
got it. I found it.
8 yards.
Those of you who have Laura Reichland, which I think is most everybody, on your turn you can make a roll if you have the skill.
Gotta go ahead and.
On your turn, you may make a skill.
Yeah, you're.
Yes. If your turn is passed, you can make the roll.
That's it for me. I moved. I didn't run into anything, so as far as I can tell.
Midline would work too.
I just left lower local. I guess.
Yeah, the idea.
Lower local had to be identified as where you were local to.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, if you have something of your region, you're gonna know goblins. You're gonna know some basic
72.
abilities. So no successes. Okay. You recognize them as goblins. You just don't know anything about them. Oswald, what would you like to do?
I did. I moved twice. That was
Okay.
it. Yep.
So Heinrich, or whoever this is,
Yeah, I don't know. That's not my
Heinrichus,
That's not my character's name, but I don't.
it's the one that was on the icon.
I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna make a check
For
to identify them.
they're goblins. And
yeah.
the check lets you ask any other questions you might have about them. If you have no questions, you don't need to bother to roll.
Will they be traveling around with a larger creature? So I'm at. No. 90.
90? Whatever you can come up with.
Okay.
You don't know anything definitive.
I'm going to move up here and just hide.
Okay. Coleman.
I will. What the fuck just happened there?
How do do I choose my character again?
Just click your character.
I can't see it. So
I think
Drag off because you probably have the torches currently as that's the vision.
yeah. How do I turn off? Because all of a sudden I have torches on and not my knife.
Here. You gotta go
Sure.
back.
When you add it, it switches everyone's vision to what the torch sees. So that's what the issue
Okay.
is.
Should just be able to click on the field typically. It'll unselect everything.
it didn't.
Okay.
I had to like highlight until I caught my character because I couldn't
your
even find my
character's here.
character. Yep. Well, I knew where he was. I was clicking on that spot and wouldn't do it. So I was like,
Wouldn't
okay.
bite him.
You're hitting really well.
Yeah. So Tolman, what would you like to?
I'm gonna launch a sling bolt at the closest one.
Okay.
So
Where are you?
down on the very bottom left.
Very bottom left. Tolman, there you are.
Little blue circle.
Okay.
I measured
So-
a one earlier. It was 54 meters.
Yeah, 54, 56 yards, give or take.
Yeah, that's in my medium
Okay.
band on my weapon. So whatever.
That's just no modifier for that.
Okay.
So you do need to go through the rest of your modifiers. And there should be a reference table on the field.
Yeah, that's one.
Medium is 0. Are they moving?
Yeah.
So they're stationary. That's 0.
The
Target.
movement is you moving.
Okay. Do we get surprised?
Yes, for this first round.
Okay, so that's a plus 20.
I also have second sight,
2K.
Okay.
so don't know.
Would they be considered flanked?
We're not.
No.
Okay, since they're all just facing us.
What about the idea that can they even see them? Can the goblins even see?
That's
them?
where the surprise comes in.
Is there any of the goblins with their back to me?
No, they've all turned towards the sound of the dwarf.
Okay. No high ground, no low ground.
Is there any modifiers for difficult terrain? Because that one is in difficult terrain.
Not for a ranged attack.
Night vision is minus 20. They have torches though.
If they're in bright light, then that overrides it.
Okay, so
So if the one you're shooting at is in the bright light ring,
yeah,
then that's valid.
No.
I'll choose one in the bright light ring,
Okay.
so I don't.
Yeah, I see one of them in there.
Okay, so I don't want to take a penalty. So then yeah, just plus 20,
Okay. Minus
Plus
10 for being
skill
drunk.
minus 10 for being drunk.
And whatever your
How
skill.
do I?
Totally confident.
Yeah, okay, so 63. Oh, that's a really good roll, isn't it?
79? No.
No, I thought lower was better on the computer.
You got to use the
You have to go to your
if it's
character sheet.
programmed in, you use the character sheet with the sling and you roll the sling attack, and it actually populates everything on there.
Okay.
And
Yes,
then
a 19 is a really good roll usually.
Yes.
and then
I'm
you
so
just-
confused.
Your bonuses are actually SLs, or success levels. At plus 10 is a plus 1 success level.
Okay.
So if you would have just not worried about that one to your character, your actual character sheet.
Okay.
So if you click on your icon, left click on it, you got double click, and then just go to your skill.
See,
sling.
it's not programmed in here somehow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I did every other goddamn skill, but that was not in here.
Yeah,
so.
so in your case, just roll the dice effectively, which is what you did.
Yeah.
In that case, you got a 79. So the shot goes wide
Okay,
and misses him.
that's fine.
Okay. Throw Doug.
Start the march.
So for combat, we're rolling high.
If you're forced to roll dice, it's always high with combat.
Right.
Okay.
If you had the skill programmed in, then you do.
Yeah,
the
if
programmed
you're using the programmed abilities in the software and it's all working properly, it automatically does everything as if you're rolling low.
Okay.
That's the exception.
There you go.
2 moves?
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to try to dash?
I know.
Okay. The first goblin over here draws his bow and yells out an alarm. And then we will go through several other goblins that will do the same.
Oh my
And
gosh.
let's see. This one moves down here. Yeah, that's fine. So the one down here has a weapon out. Everybody else has bows, getting ready to shoot. So, Leviathan, what would you like to do?
Thankfully, I can't see anyone right now. So, well, I guess I can see one goblin.
There's all of them.
That's right. There's no goblins out there.
This is just pure insanity. I will stealth forward to right. I'm still staying in all this good cover and wonderfulness. I'm saying it's hunkered down below.
Right, you're still stealthing.
Yes.
Heinrich.
I will go ahead and take my shot on the one that I aimed at. I did mark which one I aimed at. It is the one to the top left corner of the first.
Okay.
This one over here.
Okay.
Okay. So it's normal, so no bonuses there. No crowd. Range, there's no bonuses. I aimed, so that's plus 20. Would I get the surprise condition because I am still stealthing?
What was your stealth success level?
3.
3.
Yeah, I've got a 136, I believe.
Yes, you're still surprised.
Okay, so plus 40. Okay, and he's in light, so no bonuses there. Okay, so 40 plus my skill is 101. That is 5 successes, so combat 5, so 14 points of damage to the.
Okay, so he's going to check his defense. He is going to not dodge, because that's based purely off agility. He is, however, going to try to shield block, which is based off his shield skill.
I thought he had a bow.
He does have a bow, so he is just going to take it. So how much damage did you do?
14 to whatever the other 48 is, so that'd be 84, which would be the
Shield leg.
probably
Left leg.
left leg.
Left leg, and you did 14 points?
Yes.
That's fucked up, leg.
It's a crossbow.
Okay, he takes 8.
Jeez.
Armor.
6
Armor and
points of
toughness.
Reduction?
That's pretty good.
That's fucking super heavy armor.
No. That's
It's toughness calculated in there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about the toughness thing. Yeah.
still, I don't have any.
It's been a while since we played
Biscuit.
Street Warhammer.
I still have an action.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's a move. Never mind.
Okay.
Not, in fact, have
Biscuit is going to hide behind me.
Okay. Oswald.
So the only thing on here that difficult terrain says is it gives a +10 to defender modifier. So it doesn't affect me slowing me down or anything?
Well, the table is only about combat modifiers. It doesn't affect your attack. It does. It's double movement to go through it.
Okay, gotcha. And I can see up here where this light is. There's no fog in between me. Is that
Correct.
right? Okay. So I can see their space. I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the tough part. Reloading.
When you aim in basic Warhammer, are you aiming at a part?
No, you're aiming at
Just
an aim. Actually,
person.
just gives you an attack bonus. There's also a called shot, if you wish.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, call shot. So, which is
that's
minus 20. So you can aim and take a called shot,
You could.
and it balances out.
Yeah, but the aiming
Yeah.
takes your major action.
Yeah. So I mean, take
It's
two
every,
turns.
yeah, it's
but-
every other round.
But like,
but-
I mean, I want to hit somebody in the head
yeah, absolutely you can.
because I mean, I have pummeling on the stones.
Mhm.
So,
Wait,
granted,
that's
it's an opposed strength test, so I'm not gonna win. Even though if I hit him in the head, it's just gonna be like, dink.
That's what cold shot does?
Yes, that's what called shot is. You pick the location.
I did not know that.
Okay.
No, now you do.
So
Yeah.
I moved 8 because I moved
thought that
right
was
into the
like-
water.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, that skipped your basic training then.
Squish squash.
Okay, wizard.
Come on, do some terrifying shit, wizard.
You already did.
yeah.
Yeah, I did my gimmick.
But you failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can sit here.
Okay.
Okay, you okay? You're.
No, I bruised my
Dolman.
hand. Dolman?
Yes, you.
I will.
Cower in fear.
I will start aiming
I'm sorry?
I am taking cover.
for a call shot.
Okay.
The arrows.
I'm gonna start aiming for a call shot.
Okay.
Which one are you aiming at?
The closest one.
Okay. Go ahead and target him
Yeah,
on the
you
board
can-
just so that it's there.
You can hover over
Because
it
they'll move
and then
around.
press.
Doug, your turn.
How do I target this guy?
T. Mouse over and press T.
Yes.
My first move, I just moved there.
Did that work?
We can't see it.
Okay.
You can't. I don't see any change on his either.
There we go.
There.
Left click T.
There you go.
Okay, you're getting there.
I saw you for a second.
Okay. The goblins open fire. They're going to fire at Doug.
What?
What? Because there's a dwarf walking towards them.
Now I can see you.
No idea what that
Are you like? What's that symbolic burden? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one takes a shot at you with his arrow. He has. What's the range for you? You are 30 yards.
Yay.
Too far away.
So.
That else, I rolled a 40 on that.
Time to mark down a whole bunch of one
Well,
pointers.
we start out with a 1
Yep. That table's
Ping, ping.
not good.
The thing is, I could have done a lot.
Combat
Ricochete's gonna be-
reference.
Tough part is
What do
reloading.
they call these tables?
Modifier? Combat modifier? You can also use the sheet here.
Good. Okay. So you're oversized, right?
No.
Okay, so long range, you get a +10 on your defense. He's not moving. You have soft cover, you get another +10 because you're in the water.
Is this I get pluses or they get minuses to shoot at me? Because what if I just don't choose to just take the arrow? Would the cover still apply then? Would it be minuses on their side then?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
You can either get it as a bonus if you take a defense. If you just don't do a defense,
Okay.
then it would subtract those success levels.
So in that case, that goblin would have taken one of this point damage then.
Okay,
What was going on then?
that's okay. I accidentally applied his shield anyway, so we'll call it even.
Okay.
Okay,
We talked
and
about taking like defending for ranged because we have it defined. The defender gets a bonus on their defense. But say I just want to take the arrow and not dodge out of the way to dive in the arrow. Does the cover still apply then? So that's what we're going on.
I don't understand. Okay.
right normally beforehand you had to make a defense
I remember
roll.
the whole discussion.
Right.
I just disagreed with the way you went with it.
Okay.
Nobody should get everybody gets a defense against an arrow. That's ridiculous to me. The fact that everybody automatically gets a bonus or a defense against an arrow is ridiculous, or any ranged weapon is ridiculous to me. But I already voiced it whenever you said this is a rule.
Oh, that's part of the reason why we changed it. So, okay, first one misses you.
Okay.
The next one is going to do the same thing. No, that's not going to be useful.
Cold shots on shoulders.
So,
That was.
It made a difference at all. Called shots make no difference unless you have unless there's an area that has no armor, or you have some special ability that can apply.
Yeah, but the crit.
It doesn't.
I guess the first one actually did hit you
Okay.
in the body with 0 success levels, but because of the water
Okay.
and the extra and the range, it didn't apply.
Okay.
Okay. The second one missed you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to hit him in the head to stun him.
Okay.
You have a special talent or whatever, special pummeling or whatever.
Yeah, it's
right?
pummeling.
Right. That's why you
A
targeting the head
crossbow
makes a
bolt has
difference.
nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
Fair enough. I see what you're
Good
saying.
point.
Okay.
you have piercing. with
Third
the bolt
one.
itself.
Hit you
Impale.
for 0.
Impale.
So that again is going to miss you. They
So
have to,
it has
they have to
nothing.
hit
I
you
have
by
no
2.
idea what that does exactly.
You can click on it, and it tells you.
Annoying.
It's just
Keeps
That's only
challenge.
if it's
overwriting everything.
The
You can't
challenge
see
is
which ones are
mostly
going.
if you are fighting somebody that's wearing armor, but they don't have this like me. I only
Yeah,
have chain
a
on my
miss.
chest. You're not going to want to shoot me in the chest. So you aim for other areas.
The one in the light
It's terrifying.
is going to move
Everybody has it. The enemy has it too. Just keep that in mind.
Yep, that's why it's terrifying.
there, and then shoot at you.
That's why I don't wear armor at all.
I typically didn't, but
Oh,
we're in
oh.
actual Warhammer now.
He hit you by 4 success levels. So after movement and penalties, he hit you by 1. So he did 6 points.
Could I use my shield on?
You can try.
Okay, defend.
Yeah. At which point you got. Yeah, he has 3 success levels.
I will use my shield on him because I have a decent chance with it.
Yep.
I'm gonna type it in here. I'm gonna do the plus. So it's gonna be over the 100.
That's fine.
I'm just letting you guys know. It's based off of what shield you have, mechanics wise.
Now, the way I always played in the old editions, and I don't know if it applies here, if you don't have ambidextrous, you have your offhand penalty to that block. Because it's an offhand weapon. That's the way I've always played.
No, that doesn't make sense because the shield is designed
I understand that, but it's a weapon
to
skill
be
parry.
used by your non-dominant hand.
But
That's why it's large.
I don't disagree with the logic. I think typically what happens is if you use your sword in your offhand, you have the penalty, or the shield in the dominant hand, you would have the penalty.
no.
Again, because that's how you're trained.
Okay. Okay. I'm good with it.
I mean, otherwise, functionally, shields become irrelevant.
No, they don't. They add armor now that you never used to.
Only if you successfully shield block.
Still, they add armor.
But you also take more damage when you fail your shield block.
Only versus an arrow has no in combat. In melee combat's the only place where it really has a true bearing. Against an arrow, there's no point not to use it really.
Yeah, it does the exact
That's
same
right, because you gave everybody
No.
an 8 defense.
No, Warhammer does that.
Warhammer does not give everybody an 8 defense.
Yes, it does. If you have a shield, you get a shield block against a ranged attack.
What I'm talking about is you gave everyone a base and 8 defense versus a ranged attack.
Which I've removed now.
Oh, I thought you said it was still
No,
on.
in the adjustment, you have it if you choose to take it.
That's what
If okay, the modifier everybody has a shield defense if they have a shield. That's standard Warhammer. Okay.
Okay.
What I added was the ability to dodge a ranged attack. Now you can take the dodge if you think it's going to help you, and if it doesn't, worst case it gives you a 0. It doesn't hurt you unless you roll a fumble. Then you get 1 extra point of damage. Okay. But you take the risk of getting a fumble in 1 in 10 rolls. Or you can say my skill is so low it's not worth the risk, which is most creatures, at which point you don't even roll, then it's just standard Warhammer. Okay? But if you have a shield, standard Warhammer has a mechanic for it, and if you choose to use your shield and you roll bad, you get hit by the arrow.
I was just curious if you guys applied the offhand penalty. That's all.
No, generally speaking, we do not, unless it's on a non-traditional hand type thing. If you're right-handed and you're using your shield in your right hand, mechanically it's assuming you're using your shield in your left hand. So
All good.
Okay, so I just got a +0. So
okay, so he hits you for 8 points of damage.
okay,
You get your shield.
yeah, it goes down to 1.
Okay.
You still got that potion, right?
Yeah.
Healing drop.
Yeah.
You have to take that back if you keep bragging.
Okay.
That was your payment.
Oh.
Remember? I should ask, are you sure you still have it? That's what I should ask.
I was going to. Then you give it to the halfling.
Okay, this one charges into you
Okay.
and makes a attack.
Did you figure out how to turn off the torch line versus?
He is going to hit you with charge for 4 success levels.
To go back to night vision.
No, you already are night vision. You are night vision, right? That's all you can see right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not what I could see earlier, though.
Because he had
You
it.
had deselected your character, so you could see everybody's positions.
Whatever. Okay.
The 1 successful wall for a bit.
1 success level, so you take 10 points to the primary arm.
Heavy crossbow because
So I just take
it doesn't
1
add in 1
Okay.
damage. And the only thing it has is damage.
changing is when you roll to hit. Let's say you roll a 19.
Okay, Oswald.
You can choose to use that one's digit.
You're going to have an arrow
Let's
coming
say
at you.
you roll 49 that hits or whatever.
Since
that
the
one's
dwarf
digit
is now
becomes your
engaged.
success level instead of what your
It flies out of the darkness
choose.
and misses you badly.
So I don't even know if it. I didn't even know if it
It's
came
either
towards me.
your
Right?
SL.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
either
yeah,
SL.
splash somewhere.
A second
Whichever
arrow
side,
flies
like
in
your
and
change.
hits you with the base is 4 success levels. If you choose to do no defense, that drops it to 3, or drops it by 3 to 1. Or you can take a defense and cancel all 4.
And I've got because I've got my. If I take a defense, that stops. I've got my buckler and my body armor to take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I can, because I can't really dodge inside the waist deep water.
Not easily, no.
Yeah. So, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, so you're going to try to shield block it.
I'm gonna try to shield block it.
So you use your shield block skill.
Just basic melee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you do get your defensive trait on it.
A buckler doesn't have it.
It's a +5 on the buckler.
Okay.
Bucklers, you can't
Oh.
block shields.
Arrows. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It has to have at least the shield value 2 in order to block arrows.
Okay.
Oh.
So in that case, you're just going to take it.
So I'm just gonna take it.
So it's going to be after the situation modifiers. It's going to be 9, 8, 7, 6 points of damage
And then
to your left leg.
my left leg has 7. For
Counting your shield.
sorry, yeah, 6. Sorry,
6.
yeah, the shape of the shield there, I guess, makes sense.
Okay.
So I take 1 then.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a lot of goblins.
Ow!
And another arrow comes flying at you. Is going to hit you for the same. So you get another. You just take another point. This is on your arm, your left arm.
Okay. And my left arm, I think this is
Okay.
Yep.
And then we're back around to Leviathan.
Going to try to stealth back to here.
Okay.
Oh crap! Forgot. So how do you make a waypoint control? Oops.
That's fine.
Well, I'm stealthing further here.
Yeah, I figured you were. I understand what your intent is. In this case, you're not really gaming the system, which is really what that mechanic is for,
Okay.
to avoid. Like when
What?
you're going past a door or something, you don't see what's on the other side. I want you to be able to program it all in.
Why did it leave a residue of my character there?
It'll go away.
Because you're so scared you'll bleed on the ground.
He added that mod so then say you wanted to retract your turn because
Right,
of
you know
something
where
else,
you
know
started.
exactly where you started.
Right. It's just a silhouette showing your starting position. Okay. Heinrich.
Good. Time to reload for 4th round. Oh no, I actually rolled pretty good this time. So yeah, that's a success for reloading.
Okay. So all you have
And-
to do is reload in the night, in the swamp, in the fog, in the dark.
Yeah.
And then you can reload fine.
Can I use my movement action to stealth again?
You can use your movement action to attempt to stealth. It's going to be pretty hard to stealth at this point. Because they're aware that you're there.
Yes, but can I like move?
I'm curious how in the
somewhere
world
else?
they're targeting anybody out there.
Yeah, I am also too, but I don't care.
I don't know. Nobody knows anything about goblins.
That's true.
I'm
haven't
going
rolled.
to, I guess.
Guess I was
Once you
here-
roll, I'll tell you how they might be targeting people.
I was
going
here
to
for
move
quite a while. Yeah, I don't know shit.
Yep.
here.
If I was going high, that would have been great.
You guys are all
7.
city adventurers.
Yep.
Goblins? What is this?
I saw a cat once.
I thought orcs. I really haven't fought goblins yet. It's always been orcs.
There it is.
Orcs, undead, rats.
That's
Humans.
1 success level.
For what?
Yes, so
Stealth.
Okay. Keep track of that then.
Just learned that.
1 success level. Okay.
Okay. Oswald.
So we'll move to the ground that he can see. That's a short 1 move.
Oh wait, I want to make my check to see if I can get anything.
Oh, solid ground. Okay. Seems like a good idea.
Don't you have a
That
lan-
seems like a terrible
Don't you
idea,
have a lantern?
but not out.
You realize when you're fighting in the dark, you're gonna have big penalties.
Yeah, lots.
Well, I can see a little bit.
Yeah.
Apparently now I can see one in front
Who's
of
it?
me.
I'm
Okay.
just going to step forward a bit.
Okay.
Move over there and continue to take cover. Is that a bush?
No, there's plants. Trees and such. There's no distinct bush.
You are very thirsty.
I'm starting to try to take cover.
Okay, Tolman.
Tolman is going to go ahead and fire at the head of the one he's been aiming at.
Okay.
There's like almost nothing in there.
No, there's 4 in there.
Is that the one that was injured previously?
I don't know.
Okay. Can you see him?
Yeah, I've got him targeted.
Okay.
So we
So I'm assuming it's this one.
like it does.
Yep.
Yeah, he currently has crossbow bolts in him.
Fantastic. So we don't get surprised anymore.
Correct.
Stun.
Keep in mind, aim takes your attack action, not your move action.
Okay.
Last one.
Yeah, he. Oh wait, he
Shooting
aimed
stun.
last round. Oh, I thought he shot last round.
No, it's been 3 rounds.
Oh,
So I'm now taking the called shot.
Ranges
So
in here in yards.
let's see how that goes. 107. So a success.
Zero success, but it is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I hit him in the head.
Okay.
With the rock.
Okay.
So
So how much damage do I do then?
it's based off of the sling.
yeah.
The
This is
sling
the
will
rock.
have a damage.
If you look in the combat tab, it'll say plus damage.
Again, he's not programmed any of the stuff in.
Yes, but if he has the sling in there, it should.
Again, he
Hasn't
hasn't
programmed
programmed it in.
I thought you put the equipment.
He
Sorry.
has not programmed it in. Assuming he has a blank character sheet.
Okay. Can you read this? I can barely read it. Sling should be on here.
Assuming he's been in Italy for several weeks and working a lot of hours and hasn't done the
No, that's
homework.
not it.
Plus medium.
Plus 6.
Plus 6 to my strength.
To your damage.
Just 6.
Oh, just okay,
Base 6 damage plus the 0.
So 6 damage to his
6
head.
damage to his head, and it's pummeling. And what does pummeling do? He makes a strength check.
Pommel weapons are.
Opposed strength, endurance roll to stun the
damn my
target
eyes.
on a hit to the head.
Okay, won't matter anyways because he's down.
Good job.
You pummel him to the ground.
Fucking killed a goblin.
Right.
That's right. Matter of fact, you're the only one who's killed a goblin.
Fear the halfling.
It's Road Dog. That might change momentarily. But
I'm gonna attack the goblin.
One
Okay.
of our warriors too.
Nice 1-2 punch, Ben.
Yeah.
well, that's a good
I
roll.
thought you
I
were
guess
being
so, yeah.
sarcastic.
Is it not one?
No,
Yes.
that's
That
you're not.
Yeah.
Took him out.
Okay.
So, 16
His
damage.
attempted parry.
No more goblin.
Yeah, that didn't do well. He gave you an extra 2, so you did 18 points of damage to him.
Goodbye, goblin.
Did you bifurcate him?
With his
Your last name is Regal Strength.
in the arm. Okay, yeah, he just gets cleaved in half.
Well done.
Okay.
Glad
I
you
was
did
there to
that.
witness
I'd like
it.
to move.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that the halfling killed the one before you did. You're gonna kill a lot more though.
There you go. Now you have more excuses to go into combat with this.
Yeah.
It's not my turn. I can't move.
I do want to get closer so I can get a bonus.
With your rank.
It's
Okay.
Save me.
60.
Yeah, seeing
It's the same
their
with me.
buddies go down,
No,
they're
crossbow's
going
a
to
little bit longer.
switch up their fire.
Okay.
Half
I
of them are going
had
to
it pulled
shoot
up
at
a
you.
second ago.
Half of them are going to try to hit the halfling.
What?
You
What
killed
did the
one.
halfling do?
You killed one.
He's very far away.
all joking aside, right?
Uh-huh.
He just
Oh,
bifurcated
they're
one.
shooting him too.
You got a giant elf.
I'm not over there. Nick
They're
is.
not
You
aware
can't
of
see
him.
him.
Oh, you mother.
I see lots of
They're-
arrows that I can.
They're
do
not
nothing.
aware of him. He has cover. He's getting shot, and you're killing things.
What about him?
Yeah.
He's reloading a crossbow.
I've already.
Well, I understand that, but you were reloading at this point.
It's one of those things on the threat scale. Would they even be able to acknowledge that the halfling
And
hit somebody with the
Admittedly,
stone?
he is very
Probably not.
far away.
They probably split some shots up between the two of you because both of them are shooting at you. But you're still a threat.
He is very far away.
I fucking fucking hate playing a halfling.
You
Okay.
get a bonus for being small.
No.
It doesn't have all. Actually, you do. You get plus 10 defense and,
Okay. Cool.
and plus 10 to attack
Why do I get plus 10 to attack?
because you're small.
Everything's a bigger target for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
I guess that's a fair point.
And all the drawbacks of being a halfling I've removed.
No, seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you didn't take
Except
the
for
fear
hit
from the goblins.
You don't
okay.
take the fear from the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't take double damage
All right,
from
this is more
everybody.
tolerable.
I mean, you are weaker because you're smaller.
Yeah,
But you
I
have
got
other stats that
like
are
a
strong.
16 streak.
But you have other stats that are strong.
There's only 2. Fellowship, they have 1.
Okay. But
Okay.
but you get, like I said, you get a plus 10 automatic defense bonus and a plus 10
Okay.
attack bonus built in.
Okay.
So because the intent is a halfling should be a viable character just like everybody else.
Unless you're attacked by a cat.
And they cook well.
They should.
They should.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so Dwarf, I got 4 arrows coming at you. First one is gonna hit you for 4.
4. Okay. So I can actually roll the shield on here.
Okay.
It'll be for. This. Okay. Yeah. There we
You
go.
get plus 2
All right, so all this is
Okay. So
because of the range and darkness.
SL bonus 2. Plus. Got 6 successes.
basic
Okay,
toughness
so you
is
block it.
27.
You take 9 points.
So we're only gonna
No.
I successfully blocked the
Right.
strike.
Right. Okay. So second shot is going to miss you.
There is no calculation for DB. There's no defensive bonus. For
A
dodge.
miss.
All you have is dodge, and you're basically.
I'm sorry, that one did hit you for at plus 1.
And then your armor to lower it.
Yep.
Okay, so 1 point.
So, okay, so
That's actually pretty good.
Sorry, that is
Plus the
a
10, so
critical.
55.
With all you'd have to do is
It's
automatically
impaled.
take the 10. When he says I got 5 success levels, you're like small, that'd make it 4.
yeah, just
I
use
cannot
it.
Yeah,
take
you're not
successes
rolling
on that.
anything for that.
Can you be impaled?
No. Any hit that would result in a critical, I ignore.
Okay. Okay.
Nice to have normal armor.
Okay. So and then the last one misses you. Okay. And then 2 shots come in at Ben.
Did you actually take real damage?
Oh, I'm actually getting
Couple
attacked?
points, 1
You
point.
are 1 miss
It hurt, man.
and second miss.
Oh,
You
And
saying
then-
you're hit, that you're wounded. It's just
they
disgusting.
saw me. I stole. I did nothing.
Straight up with using the same character is it burns through all his arrows. Okay, and then Thad, first arrow
Yep.
is going to just barely hit you with 0 success levels.
I have a 45 dodge.
So you can opt to dodge if you want, which means you're rolling 45 versus 101. Okay, it's technically a 65 versus a 101 given the darkness.
Okay.
Okay, if you get a 101, then you negate the hit. If you get less than a 101, you might add damage to it. Okay, and if you roll doubles, then you get a critical success or a critical fumble. Actually, if you roll less than 100, then you don't add anything. But if you roll doubles, then
Did you take his size off of it?
no, doesn't adjust for size. He adds 10
I'm
to his
talking-
defense.
Or so you're not doing it's a minus 10 off your shot.
Well, and that's something I'm realizing I probably need to adjust back because it was based around you get a bonuses on your defense and you always had a defense roll.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're not doing that, I need to probably adjust it back so it's simply a flat penalty on the attack, just so it's cleaner. Okay. In this case, that's why I'm giving him an extra 20. He would get extra 30 because he's small.
Okay, so I get an extra 30.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that chance.
Okay. I figure your 45 dodge is pretty good already.
Yeah, it puts me at 75 for
Yeah.
the roll.
You're at 97!
It looked like a
something.
97 for a moment.
So you get hit in the head for 5 points of damage.
I reduce
Any armor.
3 of that because I have 27 toughness. Just 2.
2 for 27 toughness.
So I take 3 points to the head.
Do you have a helmet?
No,
Then 3 points.
I don't have any armor.
Okay.
Nothing. So
Good position.
I'm gonna block this arrow with my face.
That's right.
Yeah.
You successfully dodge the arrow into your head.
Bastard returned the favor.
And then the second arrow is actually a little bit more effective. That one is going to be 3 success levels and a critical on your arm.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Okay?
So-
I don't blame you. 75%. I'd roll that anyways.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
plenty.
better.
So, yeah, that's fine.
So I dodge it.
Yep, you dodge it.
Do I get to do that with every attack?
Yes.
It's dodge.
And normally you don't get the extra plus 20 because you're in cover and
Right,
in
right,
darkness. But the 10 plus your 45 is still 55%. Now, again, if you roll low, that adds to the damage you take. You throw yourself into the sword.
Yeah. Okay. I'm understanding.
The perks of being a halfling.
Okay, so back around to Leviathan.
When do we take penalties for percentage? Like if we're at half health or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, because that was a good chunk of my health.
Yeah,
Three
third.
That's
You take penalties when you take a hit that is a double. That second one was a critical.
Yeah.
So it could have like skewered you and killed you if you had not dodged it.
Oh god.
That's why it's important to wear armor in all locations because you can burn armor to ignore the critical hit.
Right.
I'm a halfling.
Well, yes.
And we were playing in the
Well,
Warhammer. We
Well,
were playing
yeah,
in the
I completely,
Understood.
I completely
When,
agree.
when you get an opportunity and you get back to town, buy a skull cap that gives you 1 point. That way,
Yeah.
if you take a critical to your head, you destroy your hat and you cancel the critical.
100%.
Just ball capping it. What's up?
Yeah.
Just real quick question about charging again. Is it you charge your regular distance or is it double?
You can charge up to your double, up to double your distance. You get a 2-move thing. You only get a bonus if you're in the second movement.
Okay. So okay.
Technically, according to Warhammer, anytime you engage, it has to be a charge. It's just their definition. You move and make an attack at the end. But if you're in the second move time, that's when you get the bonus.
Uh-oh, that's taking.
That's right.
I just wanted to make sure I was saying something. Did that show up for everybody?
Yes.
The text box does. The whisper does not.
What the
that's,
hell?
That's
Why
gonna
is
be that's gonna be a setting thing we have to change later on. To not have text boxes show up, but that's gonna have to be searching through the user data to find out. Like we can't see it in the chat. It only pops up when the message thing off your token pops up saying whatever.
Oh,
it was.
so his token said
yeah,
something.
his token said
Which is
something.
different.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We'll have to go through it later.
Yeah.
Good news is I don't read that fast.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody did.
Okay, so I got what you said.
Okay. All I'm gonna do is stealth. Oops. Yeah, we'll stealth right to here.
Okay.
Because I can't see anybody.
Now, I will have you make that roll again anytime somebody is within, we'll say, 6 squares.
Okay.
At once around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
not constant.
I did it earlier because we had discussed it.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. From a role-playing standpoint, that makes sense. But if other things get near you and they're not aware of you, you'll still be subject to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else or just stealth around? Sorry.
I guess technically, was my stealth a standard or a move? I only went 2
Yes.
squares. So I have a shot I could take.
Sure.
Oh, but then I wouldn't be stealthy.
Correct.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So, Heinrich.
Is that goblin one of the ones that shot me?
I don't know
Or
which one you.
I targeted the one right in
Yeah,
front
put a
of me.
blue dot on it.
I don't know. They're all shooting arrows off into the darkness.
Okay, I'll shoot that one.
Okay.
Maybe it's just my base skill. Don't surprise, I can't aim. Yeah,
Is it long range?
no.
Okay.
You stayed in forward, take forward.
So yeah, just my base skill.
Okay.
You know all that skill, and then you left. You're underrated. Right. That was the plan. So you never had to
That
roll
is
from the
not
curve forward
double.
at the higher ranks.
Petty spells specifically do that. these are not an arcade store.
And they wouldn't know what the fuck
You can. So can you come in?
Yeah, one successful. So total not pending.
That's what arcade
Where?
spells are. That's why, for example, we have the
On the goblin right next to on
I need a hit location.
Hit location.
Mechanically, the exact same. They what are the
body.
And are you at long range?
No.
Okay. So you did 10 points to his body?
Yes.
Okay, minus that is.
You can usually find in the arcane list the exact same
Okay.
effect of it, as if like a petty magic would.
Oswald.
You'll have a higher CM because you get
Emboldened by
The dead goblin.
watching that goblin get cut in half.
You go running towards the light.
I go running towards the one goblin I can see. He's going down.
Okay. Heinrichus.
You should be able to see the same number as me. It should be more than one.
Can't
I
see
guess
it.
there's another one in that other light.
Yeah, he can barely see in the dark.
There's two. Okay, gotcha.
Step forward, still hiding next to the ferns.
Okay. Arrows are whizzing past you, but not aimed at you at all.
And
Continue to hide.
yep.
Okay.
Continue to hide.
Tolman.
Can I? Last time I looked, so my night vision. Well, okay,
Just 20 yards.
I'm gonna fucking target this guy, and I'm gonna sling a rock at him. I'm not gonna aim this time. I'm just gonna sling a rock.
Okay.
1d100 plus my sling skill is 53 minus 10 is 43, but he's bigger than me, so I get the bonus of 10. So that evens out. So I just get my base skill. Right?
Hitting
So-
big targets while you're drunk is even.
Fantastic. I love it. So I'm just gonna be drunk all the time. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's see what the magic. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a miss.
There is no
Nice.
magic. No magic.
Start Doug.
I will continue on the way.
Oh God! This whole time you've been trudging forward.
It took a moment to complete one.
I took one out with one action, but the rest of the time, yes, I've been moving forward.
Admittedly, at this point, if I was the goblins, I wouldn't be worried about the goblin or the halfling who's missing with the rocks. I'd be worried about the dude who's covered in effluence from my buddy, who's like now within striking distance of us.
No, he's not.
I
They
got another 10 minutes.
got a turn or two.
The one here in the light is going to shoot at Oswald.
Have they been hitting you?
Do I get some cover for the dwarf in front of me?
Are you okay?
I have a lot of DR.
At all?
Okay.
And he has
Sure,
a lot of
10,
hit points.
10 points for cover.
Okay.
What is your hit points?
You don't want to know it's sick.
Like 20?
No.
Higher.
Higher.
He hits
I'm in
you
the
for a
20s.
critical in the body with
And
2
he has an
success
absurd
levels.
amount more than me.
I have 9. 9 hit points, now 6.
So I will try to dodge it.
Okay.
So that's my agility and
It's official. The
Skill.
dwarf is 4 halflings.
Seriously?
Can you say how many successes?
2.
Okay, and then plus 10 for
4 halflings in chainmail.
Yeah, it's upper 30s.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm definitely
So
gonna
102?
hide from now.
102. So you got 0 success levels. So he hits you in the body for a critical
Okay,
for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
You have armor on your body.
I do. I
What kind of
on my
armor?
body. It is leather jacket that we had to do because we couldn't put the greaves with it. So,
Leather is 1.
and then 5 for my toughness. So 6 lowers it by 6.
It's
just
6
pummel.
toughness? Oh,
I-
plus
5,
your toughness
yeah.
is 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
wait.
going to lower it by 6
Damage
points.
plus
Then you are
Yeah,
going to
so-
take a random critical, or you can sacrifice your armor in that location.
And these
And it's-
criticals are ridiculous,
So it's
right?
minus 10
They
damage
can.
off
It
the
can range
plus one
from
damage.
it nicks you, does a couple points to you're dead. Or
Then-
you have to have surgery or else you will
Yeah,
die.
they are roughly equivalent to Rolemaster criticals.
Gotcha.
So
But if I sacrifice it, it's gone.
Yes.
It's damaged.
Damage until repaired.
It's cheaper to repair it than to buy a new one, but yes, it still costs money and it is still unusable effectively.
So then I will negate the critical then, and take damaged armor.
Generally, that's a far better choice.
Yeah. Now, is there something I need to change? Oh, it's undamaged. No, it's undamaging. There's something I need to
On the character sheet, I think
on the trappings menu?
I've been really wanting to ask you guys about that SL thing, because if you look at the book and the way the book calculates SLs is totally different the way you guys.
they have an optional rule that does it based on the margin of success. The default is if you roll less than your skill, you take the tens digit, and that's your SL. So if you roll really low, you get less SL than if you roll high but beat your skill. Okay. So say I agree, which is why we do it the other way. If you roll, say you have a 50 skill, if you roll a 49, you got 4 successes, but you just barely passed your skill. If you roll a 1, you get 0 successes, but you passed.
I was just looking at where was it? There was something like if you look at damaging on their weapon, and it gives you the description. It says if you roll 34 in your attack test and the target number was 52. You can choose to use the SL, which in this case is 2, or the unit's die result, which is a 4. Now, where did they get a 2 SL when it's 34 to 52? It's an 18-point difference.
It's an 18 point, but
All they're doing is subtracting the tens digit.
Yeah, you only consider the ones digit when you have the traits, or if there's a tie on SL.
Right.
So we're still not doing it right.
Where
Because my SLs would have been higher by 1 multiple times, but I was doing it just the difference between the two is my SL.
Okay. I'm open to using it the way they have it specifically written, if that's what you want to do. The intent and the odds are all come out the same, is the intent, okay? The difficulty is, with theirs, they're glossing over the fact that you have a ones digit.
Right.
And if you have a 51 skill or 52 skill and you roll a 51, then you get a different. I mean, technically, you just barely hit by our mechanics. By theirs, you hit fairly solidly or equivalent. Because they're rounding off effectively, or dropping the ones digit.
If say you had a 51 and then you rolled a 50, that is a +0.
Right.
So that.
Yeah, I'm not describing it properly,
Yeah,
but the idea is you 52 skill. When you roll a 51, you only have a very small chance of getting 0 success level, because only 51 and 52 count. But if you roll a 58, it's a miss, even though it's still 0 success level.
Gotcha.
Okay. With ours, we're actually taking the difference, so you have a full 10 for each range
I
bracket.
get it. It's more intuitive that way. I was just curious. I was looking at reading these things, going, man, I don't understand the way they're doing these SLs.
Okay.
But now I understand.
Okay. So, anyways, you're going to sacrifice your body armor?
Yes.
Okay. So your chest piece gets ripped off as the arrow tears through it, and you still take the 7 points of damage minus the 6, so 1 point to your body. Okay. The next goblin up here is going to shoot at you as well.
Do we have anything that has the hit locations out here besides those?
Yeah, when I revise the tables, I'll add that in.
Okay.
Hit you for 3 points, 3 successes in your right arm, or your primary.
Okay, so I'll try to dodge again.
Okay.
So -1 success level.
So -1. So you take 9 points of damage to your right arm.
Okay. So minus the 5, because I don't get the 1 for the.
Well, this is your arm.
This is your arm. Just your body was destroyed.
Oh, okay. And my arm is still
Should
6.
Yeah.
So I take 3.
Right.
Okay.
And that doesn't affect the armor.
Okay.
Okay. The goblin here, that's right in front of you, drops his short bow, pulls his sword and shield, and is going to move up here. Let's see. This one is going to take a move. that's shot already. This next one is just going to move twice.
I love this. I can't see any of this.
Over there.
I'm so used to night or low light vision, which I know we're playing it like dark vision, but I'm so used to low light expanding light.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like these torches are awfully small.
This one's going to draw his sword and shield as well, and move up to back up his buddy. This one's standing in the light. Will step forward and then shoot at the dwarf.
Hopefully you're engaged with the couple, so they have penalties.
Not yet.
Not yet. I keep killing them just having
You do. He scores a 3 success levels in your left leg and a critical.
I literally can't see any targets anymore.
What, the criticals?
Yeah.
10% chance. Arrows have impale. They have a 20% chance.
Yeah.
Feels like
Four success levels on my shield wall.
What's that?
4 success levels on my shield wall.
Okay. So you block it. And then this one skirts down over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So Eliathan.
Quick question. In dark vision, or at least with the night vision we have, we cannot see our full partner
You just let
when selected on this area.
Correct.
I was hoping you guys would draw them out and then I get into the cave.
What do you mean you can't see your
But
fellow
it didn't
party
work.
members?
Murder you dudes.
Unselected.
I know.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
but you
Unselected. We see all
Dwarf
this.
and the
Halfling
boatman.
and me have like a
Power
time kill
unselected.
I'm good with that.
We have
You guys
charge.
keep that going.
Yeah, but you guys are driving.
Probably because your character doesn't have the right
I
definition.
gotta give him.
It's a
more
limitation
credit.
on your character.
Okay.
Like, I did like 1 point to the dude's head and killed him. He ripped him apart with
That
that crossbow.
That's
Fine.
all
The
right.
second bolt only did
I
4
can't
points.
see anybody anymore.
How much did the first one do?
Does that character work better for you?
So he did like more
Where
than
the hell
double
did they
what
go?
I just happened to hit him in the dome.
It's fine for me. I just
I'm stealthing right there.
That might be Matt's issue. He might not be able to see the people in dark vision.
He can see the two characters north of him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a permissions error.
That's
I
fine.
just don't have it set up properly.
It doesn't much affect me.
Okay. Heinrich.
Oh, well,
Get ready, bitch.
Ah, no.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't use the measure thing. Make a move to here, then attempt to reload. Attempt to reload.
Okay. Oswald.
Oswald is going
I
to
reload. No. Critical.
dropping a weapon still doesn't take
That's
any
free.
room. Sweet. I'm going to drop my sword beside me.
Okay.
I'm going to pull my crossbow
Okay.
and get prone.
Okay. Get prone.
Yep.
Get swifty with it.
you think you can.
If I'm reading the table right, that gives me a plus 20 to defense because I'm
Yes,
prone.
for range.
Critical success on that stealth.
Now, mind you, these guys run up on me. Not
They
quite
run
as
up to
good.
you, and the two nearest ones they do have swords and shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got the dwarf there.
Tolman.
I am going to fire around at the guy that I have targeted.
Okay.
So
I suspect you may be at long range now.
no,
or-
he's at 60.
Okay.
I measured it out. He's exactly at 60, which is my medium, the end of my medium range.
Okay.
Wow.
It's interesting. On his picture, the guy's fully
Hit
in
him.
light.
Because he has night vision.
So do I.
It doesn't it show the full light for you?
Well, yes, but I mean,
he doesn't have his character selected.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
That is my character, is it not? Is it not selected? It's
Can-
selected.
Can you see
Yeah,
people
he's good.
outside?
He's
Yeah,
good. No, he
fine.
can't.
Okay.
He's good.
Then yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
It's like,
I hit him.
On
2
one of the
success
light
levels.
circles,
Okay.
there's a
Or I
guy
get
that's
17 is that 1 or 2? I can never figure this out.
That's one.
So 1 success.
Yeah,
level.
use the 10
Okay.
digit normally.
yeah, he'd
Okay,
be
so one
right here
success
for
level.
us, and he's not on there for us.
For his
So-
character?
From his there's a guy he's shooting in the light source that we should be able to see it too.
Yeah, that's
Well,
We
you
can't see
shouldn't.
it.
There's a wall
There's nobody there.
right
No.
there.
Well, yeah, that's who he's shooting. That's who he targeted. The guy's sitting like right here.
Okay.
I don't see it, dude.
No, he's targeting
click
the
on
one.
it, hold it down.
He's targeting the one right here.
No, he's not.
Okay.
There's a
Stop
guy-
clicking if you're not Thad.
There's a guy right here on my screen.
Okay. Press F5 because there's nobody at that location.
Oh fuck.
I was like, man, I could.
I mean, there are lots of shadows running around. You've seen a few of them already.
That is completely re-downloading everything apparently.
Yeah, it has to re-update.
I was
I
all happy.
absolutely-
I'm like, I hit somebody.
I would have shot that guy too. If I would have seen him. I was like, how did he see that guy?
I thought that's who you were running up to. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
Darkness sucks. Where's that damn lantern?
Laying on the ground.
Told me to put it out. I did what I was told.
That was earlier.
It's in the pack. It's
Okay.
Oh, he can still see people.
Yeah.
I can still. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can still see the same one.
target that guy.
Yeah, that's fine. So okay, so you hit
That
him.
might be. Let me measure because that might be in long range, which will make it a 107.
Okay, it's still a hit.
No, 62. So yeah, it's a 107. But yeah,
Okay,
so
so that's fine. So it counts as a hit with 0 success level.
okay.
So it's whatever your base strength is 6.
It's 6, and my strength level is
just for weapon damage, unless it specifically says strength bonus.
Right. I thought it was a
6.
base damage of 6.
It is.
Okay, you said strength, so that's not calculated in it for
Okay.
weapon.
Okay.
6 points.
6 points. Okay.
Strength becomes it's an opposing strength check if I hit somebody in the
If
head.
you hit him in the head, where did a 17 hit? Or a
17.
53. 53.
I was gonna say.
Reverse
That's an
would be
arm.
35.
No, wait. Is that
35
Was it
is
body?
that's body.
Body.
Nice.
Okay, so he in the body takes 2.
I'm helping.
You are.
Doing more than me.
I'm in danger.
Okay, throw Doug.
I'm gonna charge that dude.
Alright. Can you reach him?
Yeah.
They try to stay far enough away.
I'll lose sight of the door from the gate.
Too stealthy. Charging. Now I'm. I remember that advantage that it gave me. Now I'm curious if it's going to add my my charge talent in there. So I'm going to see if that does or not.
Okay.
It did not add any bonuses for charging. It just gave me advantage, which I did not use, which I took off.
Right.
13 damage is bad. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Strength. Wow.
So
He's strong.
charging is plus 20, right? 20.
Yeah.
So then it's plus 30 because of my talent. So an extra 3 points.
Okay, so 6 success levels. He attempts to shield block.
Smash.
He gets a critical success,
Oh.
which is going to block. It gets a 1 success level, so it drops you from 16 damage to 15 damage.
Yep.
And what did we give the critical success?
For what?
For a shield block.
Crushing. Do the NPCs have the same option to destroy a piece of equipment to save from a crit or anything like that? Are you allowing
Technically, yes, but only major NPCs. Minor NPCs, once they reach 0, they're dead.
Yeah, but I'm wondering in this situation, since he critically succeeded on the block, would that just block all the damage and destroy the shield?
No, we have another effect. Normally, a critical success doesn't do anything
Okay.
on the defense.
Pull up your page or whatever.
Temporary bonuses to a shield block.
If he's still alive.
One of the tables had the modifier for it.
So I don't see anything. Not on this modification.
So we'll have that
I want to say it gave you disadvantage on your defenses for a round.
Critical defenses, block. You You gain advantage on your next melee attack, or lose disadvantage on your next attack.
Right. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Okay. So they go. Okay. This one is moving across the pond, pulling his weapons. This one is moving up
Some couple of my
to
coworkers.
here, pulling his weapons.
Because these women are insane.
This guy is running into the cave. Okay, so that is thrown up. So this one is going to charge you as far as move up to attack you.
I never got to act. I was taking off on the encounter.
Oh, okay. I will go back to that.
Whenever.
Yeah.
You know those Instagram chicks are always on boats. Basically making a
There you go. I think technically went forward slightly. Did you want to do something?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Hey, you forgot about me.
I
Dude.
just wanted to bring it to
No, that's fine. Okay.
I would have done the exact same thing.
So the first one goes ahead and strikes at you. Swings his hand weapon. He is going to get a miss.
I'm going to go ahead and bury.
Okay. He missed by 0. You succeeded by a bunch. Okay. So unless you rolled really bad on that. And then this one is going to come running across as well.
That's the downfall.
There were some downsides.
And this one goes running into the cave.
Nobody has
Okay, Leviathan.
I'm on my tree.
Moves a little.
When he said that word, I thought the dwarf was going to come at the end of that. I've heard it so many times.
Stupid dwarf.
Then he said bush. I'm like, what? I'm not being insulted for what?
No, he owes you.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
He has faith in
You
you.
look like the same person.
Alright, I stealth out to there.
No, you can definitely see it.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That
shoot.
looks like a man.
Refresh
Yeah.
Not so much.
Refresh my page.
Refresh.
Yeah, I guess I need to refresh my page. Maybe I didn't need to move out. Hold on a second.
Everything moves around.
I'm looking over. I don't think I needed to move anywhere.
Yeah, you moved in front of a troll.
I know what I'm
Whatever.
Do the same thing.
That's what's going to happen. I'm going to put a troll where that bush is.
Yeah, I would not.
Maybe
Definitely would not have needed to move.
Well, these times I'm going to put a troll where that bush is. I'm going to say refresh.
I didn't know this was
No, my God.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I think we just need to light it up before I leave.
Wait, what happened?
What happened? My screen is gray.
Oh, wait, the bush.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, I never had to move to begin with.
Okay.
So I'm going to put myself back where I was.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay, go for it.
No.
What's the distance here?
Yeah, I had to take pictures of
Ooh, sheesh.
Get the pictures of everything.
Measure
He had the Confederate flag over the front of it.
You're definitely in point.
22.
Or
It's a range. I just keep assuming it's a melee attack. They don't have their defenses are not worthwhile taking.
Probably.
No.
And shields.
15 yards is point blank. I'm not a point blank.
I would
Oh, no,
kill
point
So
blank.
I'm at short range,
Short range. Not medium.
Just
and
walk up to the button, just wraps it.
short range gives me a plus
That's the
20.
height, so it knows when to stop.
He is in light, so I have no penalties.
Would he be gain the surprise because he has not entered combat yet? Or not shot anybody yet?
Yeah, they're fully aware there is hostiles around here.
I'm good with that for me right now, but I just want to point out you can't take that point of view if you have a rogue or somebody stealth and it comes out and stabs somebody. Doesn't matter if they're in combat. If they're unaware of that person there,
Some of that shit is
that's a
2000.
surprise
In,
attack.
in melee combat, I agree. I would.
I don't care about for me right now. I'm good with it, but I just want you to think about it for
Yeah,
just in case.
They're watching for arrows coming out of the darkness.
And
Well, how can they if it's truly dark? But irrelevant. I don't know if it's truly dark. Alright, where's my skill?
Very high.
Nah, it's not what it used to be, that's for sure.
Should be exactly what it used to be.
He just said the
Alright, so skills. It is still pretty freaking high, but
I was gonna say it's pretty high.
yeah. So I started at 74, I got a 20, it's 94, I got 15, that's 109.
It's not high at all.
Nope. I think that's all. I don't think. Oh, and I have a precise, so it's 119.
I asked you, he's from
154, so 5.
Okay.
A little bad.
Really
How much total damage did you do, and where did you hit
that's
him?
pretty awesome.
Doesn't really matter where you hit him.
Rolled a 35, so
body.
same amount of successes. So 53 is body.
Body for how much?
Combat.
314.
Something like that.
No, it's only it's
Straight
it's
through
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay.
I think because damaging does what? Yeah. So that's fine. Impale does only if I get criticals, which I did not. So yeah.
Hey, Nerd.
Nothing like me.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm gonna shoot that one. He is in short range.
I don't know which one that one is.
I targeted
Okay.
it.
Sure.
It's the one that he shot.
Yep.
So
No,
the
that
point
one.
blank,
that one that
You're
Fade
not at
has
point
there.
blank.
not point blank, short range.
Okay.
Ah. I came back this time.
The truck drivers.
Have not been getting
Started
very
Should
much
be
luck.
using your elf arrow.
No. I'm saving that for a big bad guy.
That will never come because there always is a bigger bad guy.
That guy is not big enough.
Save him for a spellcaster. How about that?
It's like
got
how-
what?
It's like how you have to roll. It's like you have to role play slayers like that. It's like there's always a bigger bad guy.
I don't need to die in this fight. I'm waiting for a bigger guy.
153, so 5 successes.
Okay.
So 14 damage
Okay.
to his.
He's dead.
Never mind. Okay, then I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Since this is counted as difficult terrain, I can only go here.
Okay.
Oswald, you're
Hi, Marcus.
I'm gonna cast Dart on that goblin.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
like
select
death
again.
for me right there.
Okay.
Cheese and tomatoes.
Tomatoes I'm allergic to, and I'm lactose intolerant.
Do you want me
so
to
yeah.
roll the software or?
That's like, hey Matt, would you like
You
to
can
not
roll
know
physically
this?
as long as you tell me
play
what
with
you're
that.
rolling, high or low.
Hi.
Okay.
What's horrible is I love tomatoes too, but I tell everybody I hate them because I'm allergic to them.
What happens when you
Can
eat?
you manage
Zero
it?
success on this.
I can't. That's about that. That's the
So,
only way I
Spell
can do it.
succeeds.
What'd you roll?
I'm not really
103.
deathly ill. I just get
Okay.
high.
So, yeah,
as
spell
hell.
succeeds.
Which
Well,
is-
no, spell did not succeed unless the casting number is 0.
I could eat them through cook.
What- You also want to say what you rolled physically on the dice because
Right.
numbers do matter.
46.
46. Okay.
Sorry. Did not miscast.
Okay.
So,
There's also other numbers in Magic that, depending on the scenario, has other effects.
okay. 64 hit location. So, right by I guess maybe.
Okay. How much damage?
So 6 enemies plus my bonus. 4 points.
Okay. Doesn't feel it.
Donor kebab and fries.
They always take them in one.
Well, fine, but he doesn't feel it.
Yes.
He's got high pain threshold. He
I'm like, if we're saying DR negates all the damage,
yeah.
I'm
no,
all for it.
no, we're not doing
So,
that.
so he took a whole one, right?
Oswald, what would you like to do?
He took a he
took
took
1
a
point.
little bit. Yeah. So
There's a bright flare of light from the side.
Oh, good.
What's your side effect do?
Doesn't affect since it's a petty spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it did, it would reduce. It would ignore all non-magical armor.
Okay.
same one he just attacked, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my crossbow at.
Okay.
You have a crossbow?
Yeah. And
Crossbow buddies.
yeah, not the same way. I'm gonna put it down and pick up my sword in a minute.
Nice.
point blank, but I am in short range, so I get a plus 20. So that is 4 success levels.
Okay. How much damage you do?
And this does 9. Crossbow does 9 because it doesn't take into anything else, right?
It has a base damage
Yeah.
for it plus your success levels.
Oh, so 13.
13. Okay.
And it's got this is the one that's done impale.
Yeah, impale only applies if you roll tens.
It doesn't. Mine doesn't have impale anyway.
That bolt does.
Oh, bolt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And to get fancy, give the ammunition. to
Yeah, the
rolls
ammunition
also.
itself has impale.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, Tolman.
Tolman will shoot.
We've just had a
Oh,
little
I will
catapult
Put
firing
away,
rocks.
put away my crossbow
Okay.
as my movement action. That sounds right. Okay.
Sure.
This one, who is how far away? Oh, I just tried the fucking thing. 55 yards. Excellent. Alright.
Yeah, 58. Either way, it's still within your medium range.
Roll.
Slings have a really long medium range.
It's so weird.
They're longer than a bow.
Longer than a bow.
They're the same range
That
as a
doesn't make
crossbow.
any sense.
It's what's in the book.
Have you ever
Well,
seen
that's what's on
the
this.
guys recreating
Okay.
like David
It's the
Goliath?
same as a
It
crossbow.
should be taken
dude,
from the
sling
book.
will fuck you up.
Why? I know they're deadly.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, distance seems a little off, but
6, 30, 60, 120, 180. A bow is 5, 25, 50, 100, 150. Short bow is only. Damn, a short bow has no range at all. How are you
Yeah.
not shooting this?
because they've been shooting a long range is the problem.
Jeez.
Yeah, the base range for a sling is 60.
Pace range for a short bow is 20.
Man, I'm surprised these goblins
Nah,
are using
I missed.
slings.
Okay.
Do I get a chance to get a collateral on the dude behind him since it's in a direct line?
No, we're not doing that. Throw
You
that.
can aim to shoot at a mob,
Yes.
which gives you a bonus, but then you hit a target randomly in the mob.
Right.
I would have 100% done that. Because there's 3 of
I
them
could
right
have got
there.
a bonus
And
shooting
him.
into those mobs. I was
It
shooting.
counts as allies.
So I don't care. So question for that. That's an entire action to aim to shoot the mob.
No.
It's just a decision on your attack.
Right.
Before you roll, that's a decision on your attack. You
Okay.
get whatever
Crowd
the
size.
bonus is for the crowd size.
Yeah, if it's a bigger crowd, you get a bigger chance of hitting somebody in
13
the crowd.
plus. So 3 to 6 creatures, you get a plus 20.
Well, guess what, guys?
get dodgy, fellas.
Roll a d4.
Just keep in
If I
mind.
hit you in the back with a rock, my bad.
And here's the thing: if you're shooting into a mob or groups and trying to get a single target, you have penalties.
yeah.
So-
that's fine.
Sean had to tell me that as I was trying to fire into melee, and then
I'm this
Pick the,
tall.
pick the guy you want to hit.
I'm going to shoot the left dude.
well, you were telling me I couldn't.
You're gonna strike the one on the left,
The west person.
Right. northwest of you.
Yes.
Yep, just straight.
Why
There you go. I got a -1 that time.
Oh, okay. He swings his hand weapon. Scoring even worse. A -1. -5.
Okay.
So you still got net 4 on him.
So 12.
Yeah, so that finishes him off with all the arrows.
Well done. Well done. I'm glad I could help.
You did
The
help.
dwarf stole another kill.
There ain't no stealing. There's plenty to go around.
It's a group effort, guys.
Teamwork.
I stole the elf's kill.
Okay. An arrow
The elf
flies
never
at you
contributes.
from inside the cave, hitting a 0 success level.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and try to block it. I didn't block bonus, but I failed by -0 anyway. Bonus.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Okay, so I take 1.
I can still do damage with my successes.
Second arrow misses you. Then the guys that are facing you, one of them's going to take a strike at you with his hand weapon. I know. Hitting a -2.
Parry.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So, no,
Actually,
you
I
roll.
didn't even show the result.
I know, it was too good.
I know it's 13.
Okay.
Oh,
And
there it is.
Yeah, it showed up eventually.
Astounding success.
Okay. Okay. And then this one.
Why did it give you a hit location ahead when it should be at 31?
Because on the software it rolls the random location again.
Oh.
So this way you can hit the head on stuff that isn't non-tens digits.
Okay.
Because if you're shooting a bow and you get a 10 digit, you're always hitting the head with a critical. So it rolls it again for a little bit more randomness.
Okay, so the other one moves past you. He skirts around you rather than just going right past you. And then another arrow shoots at you from inside. That one will hit you for 2. Okay. Pink. Eliathan.
Yeah, well, I'm hitting that guy. It just came out in front of, who is this? Ozzy?
Ozzy. He's on the ground.
On the ground.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
prone. I laid down on the ground and got prone
Yeah, you
for the
down on the
defensive
ground.
bonus. You can shoot right over me, buddy. Go for it.
Alright, well then,
Goblin goes.
You should have kept with it. He's like, yeah, I'm on the ground already, man.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. Down.
alright, he's in
Save
short
me.
range.
Give
He's
the elf the hope that he could save somebody.
That's right. Save me.
Alright. So I get a plus
like-
20 for short range, but he is not within a light source for me.
Okay.
So
I should
puts
be
me at
just
minus 30.
I bring natural light to your life, friend.
What the hell? Oh, dim light night
Dim
vision
light.
minus 20. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm even there. And there's no other bonuses or penalties there, right?
Not that I'm aware of. Unless you move.
I did not move. And 25 to my skills, a 90 something. Yeah, 99.
Okay.
Oops. A 160.
160?
Yep. So 5 success levels then? Or is that 6?
160 is 6 successful.
6 success levels to the
Doesn't matter.
16. Okay.
How many points total?
14.
14?
16 is a right arm, isn't it? Because 15 and below is head, right?
Okay.
Heads 1 through 9.
Oh, okay.
Left arm is what you got.
Okay. Heinrich.
I am going
He's still
to
alive.
move here because of difficult
Hit
terrain.
it with a hand weapon.
If I say so, phantom.
Okay.
That means
And
getting
then
really
attempt to
close.
reload.
I guess technically, does animosity only work with melee weapons?
No, I failed this time.
I think so.
Yeah,
I would assume so. So no, you didn't?
No, I failed.
Okay. Heinrichus.
I'm going to
I like seeing things from somebody else's point of view.
Move. Hello, elf.
Because it's like as long as I'm not clicked on myself, I can
It
see
shows
things
everybody.
around the corner. So I'm like,
Yeah, because it's showing vision with the torches. That's the issue.
That's the
we're kind of just owning all the torches.
Oh. Well.
don't worry, I'm not using that knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have my character selected the whole time.
I don't know how it keeps dropping off of it. Maybe I must be.
When
clicking
I'm selecting initiative, it's probably switching over to other people.
Okay.
So you're just gonna move?
Yeah.
Okay.
prefer not to stay in the place of flashbangs.
Yep. Oswald.
As I stand up, can I pick up my sword? All as one? Or stand up and just pick up my sword? Because I put away my thing last time. So I'll stand up and
Grab your sword.
pick up my sword. Yep.
Okay.
Is there like a defensive stance or anything like that? Okay.
They had odor.
Huh?
They had odor.
No, I don't think Odor Hook doesn't exist.
I can do a move action and shoot, right?
I don't
Yes,
have
but then you have a penalty for moving.
Okay.
Thought there was
Then
spears.
I will just
Thought there was spears. Like the
Shoot.
Pokemon.
There it is, but I don't have
that dude right there.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
You
moving
would
gives you a
check
minus 10.
Huge. I have minus 20, which I was taking every time because the rest of my stats were high.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll move forward.
Right.
By
Because
3.
you save 10 points.
So moving to 3 is how many yards? 9 yards?
Which I was
3 squares.
I just didn't have training for. So,
1,
offset each
2, 3. Okay. Move. That's the measuring tool, you dumbass. I can't move the character.
So you're good. So
I want to
measure and then hit the space bar.
Okay, the spacebar. Thank you.
Yep.
So I'll still target that dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do get negatives
So
for moving. They just discussed this already. though.
We've already covered it.
Notice he already counted that.
That's why he moved.
Okay. So minus 10 for fear, or for drunkenness.
Yes.
But a plus 10 for his size.
Uh-huh.
Minus 10 again for
Movement.
movement. So no other bonuses. Right?
Yep.
Missed.
Okay.
But I am scaring the bejesus out of these
You are.
guys.
Rocks are flying out of everywhere.
Can't pull.
Throw down.
I'm gonna hit that one.
Okay, fine.
Just go.
Going to attempt to parry.
Oh, I'm so tired.
No, you can't.
You can.
Okay, so you got an extra one, so you did 12 damage.
Probably still up then.
Yep.
Look at that. The first goblin that's not even straight.
Well, all the other ones had multiple arrows in them, too. Okay, so we got a series of arrows coming in at you.
Don't forget
Again.
Guardian and 3 days of travel time. And you didn't discuss any
First
other
one
stuff.
gets a
So,
critical with 0 success.
Oh, go ahead, Joe walk it. First chance. So that would be 100.
That is a fumble. Okay, so check the effects for a shield block fumble that we had, and then take 5 points on your arm.
Fumble defense.
Tis
Block.
but a foolish.
Cannot block further until the end of your next activation.
Okay. Yeah, big deal for you. Your armor absorbs it all anyways. Anyways, you take a point of damage
I
after
was
your
doing
armor.
that. I was doing that anyway. I was only doing one shield block per round anyway.
Okay.
So I guess I can shield block.
Technically, according to Warhammer, I believe you have no limit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm probably going to simplify a lot of this because it seems awfully repetitive with some of these.
okay.
Anyways, next arrow comes in. Short bow roll. He's going to get you again. He got 3 success levels on you. So that's 8 damage.
well, if
Still
he
another
fucks
one
me
point.
over,
Okay. I don't know how good they have to get.
directly
Well,
contact
with the shield, they have to get 15.
numbers.
More than 15.
the company.
Without the
I
shield,
wouldn't
it's more
fuck around with having that discussion.
Okay. So yeah, they're not going to really do anything.
Yeah.
The guy in
If
Mali
they fucking
it goes
fire
ahead and
you,
strikes
fuck
at you.
it.
He misses terribly. And then the other one steps up to Oswald to engage him, who is no longer prone.
That's right.
But he is going to strike at you with his hand weapon.
He can try.
He can. He can. He misses you by 1, so you need to make a shield block or a melee attack.
So I've got my buckler, so it's just shield block then?
If you wish to use your shield versus your sword.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm getting down to elf.
So I just say shield block, right? You don't have to roll that one.
You still have to roll because it's a melee attack.
Gotcha.
If you roll worse than him, he still hits you. You're just both incompetent.
So you know what? My dodge is
You're
better.
gonna have to pop
You can
together.
dodge. You can dodge also.
Now I don't get the shield bonus though when it comes to damage, right?
It's silly too.
That's one of the things I'm probably going to simplify.
Okay.
Is you choose your defense and we'll just apply the shield, especially versus range and everything, because a lot of these extra defenses don't really have any real value.
Healing
Okay.
potions. because
So,
you know it's
as
skill
far as I'm
toughness.
concerned, yes, you still apply it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give me one.
So
You're gonna get 2
dodge.
points. Easy. You gotta get a class that lets you boost your toughness. What's that one that gives you a +5 to toughness? Just flat 5.
Prone, darkness.
Or
Darkness negative for me.
Hardness.
That should be
I've
right.
got hardy.
What's that?
Just give me
Darkness
+1.
is a negative for me, right?
So mine-
Yeah, I think so.
I'm fine.
Well,
Sorry.
how you
Mobility
get
minus
toughness
20.
bonus extra.
Okay, so it is
Per
a
level of hard.
according to
minus
the math
1.
in
It's
the calculator.
You got a -1
Which,
also. Okay,
my
so he
toughness
hits you
is
with
less than
0,
20, so
Okay.
which
that's
is
why.
going to do 7 points of damage
I
to
think it's
your
less than 20.
primary
No,
arm.
it's 27.
primary am. So with the
So-
with the shield, that's 6 minus 6 off there.
So it should give
So
you
1
2.
point.
So 1
Is
point.
that? Go to the next page of your character sheet. Oh, no. Strength
Okay,
bonus,
and then we have another arrow with the dwarf.
What's your strength bonus?
Which will miss you.
That's 5. What's your willpower?
Leviathan.
3, so that's 8. Okay. Yeah, he should have 10 hit points, but he has 9.
This computer says whatever.
I can still only see the
The
one that's in combat.
halfling hit point,
So he got hit again?
Formula's different.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, just your toughness. Not toughness.
What are you gonna do?
Firing into combat, because that's the one I can see.
Fire into that crowd? Okay, so with a 2-person crowd, that is crowd size of
No, no penalty.
2 creatures, and yeah, just it's no penalty but random shot.
That's fine.
I would kill him.
Okay, so
At least I'll never see it coming.
roll 1 dice. Odds you hit Andy.
Not my fault. I did.
Okay, now roll to see him or to see him die.
At least I rolled low this time.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I dodge
Only 7 success levels.
from behind me?
Yeah.
That's a fair point. Oh man, I only rolled a 4. Alright, you took 82 points of damage.
I don't have any magic weapons. Are we point blank too?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
Oh, you were so dead.
Now this is where I roll my 100.
Yeah. How many hit points do you have?
I have
So
11
what does
left.
point blank give me?
What's
20,
your
I think.
defense?
My defense
For dodging.
40.
for dodging. I have a 40. I have a 50.
40.
I have 52 total with my spell.
Okay.
Plus 20.
Just keep in mind, if you roll low,
So
you're
I
adding
got
more
5
damage.
successes.
5 successes off your base.
A 73,
I'm gonna roll on the computer.
88,
Okay.
98, or 74, 89. So I have 99 plus 40 is a 139,
Plus the 40.
157. So yeah, 5 successes.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Okay, so you said you want to try to dodge it?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll on the computer. So I want to go low, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it in my head?
No,
So
your
we're
leg.
My leg. Okay, that agrees. That's fine. I'll be fine. No modifiers. Okay. I'm in darkness. Does that
Nope.
count against it?
Actually,
I'm like
I think
triple
it
penalized.
negates you or hurts you.
Hurt me.
Darkness, ranged. Yeah, it did hurt you.
So I only got 3 success levels.
Yeah, there is no defender modifier for being in darkness.
Oh, good. Good. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, there is. You're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So roll
Oh,
twice.
because
Yes.
you're dodging in darkness.
Yes.
Oh god.
Well,
So
that's
roll a second time.
It was something that was decided the last game that I really would not choose to, because I don't like you guys.
Okay. So
it didn't matter. They were
by
the
the mechanics,
same.
you didn't get a fumble,
Yeah.
so the worst effect is 0.
Right.
It doesn't make it worse. Okay.
Okay.
So you got a 0, and so you take 5 points plus your base is
That's 3 points plus my base.
no. You had 5 success levels.
We forgot
Darkness.
the negative darkness.
Yeah,
from,
so I-
because
Okay,
he-
3 success levels.
Your
That's
base is
interesting. So it's my base is 8. So
No, it's not. It's not darkness for him. For him,
it's
it's
night vision.
night
It's
vision.
still minus 2 to success levels.
Okay.
So I got 3 success levels,
Plus the base of the bow,
which is 8.
so 11 points to your leg.
okay. 11 points to my leg, and
Minus
then
your toughness
my.
and your armor.
Yep.
So that's
4
7
points.
minus 7. No, because I don't have a shield on my leg for some
Right.
reason. It's showing up.
Yeah,
That's where I keep my buckler. It's on my leg for my arrow to my knee.
right. So you got 4 points off.
4
so you take
points.
7.
Yeah, but that one was front.
Did that drop you to 0 or lower?
No, thank goodness. So it took 4 off, not 6 off.
Well, I thought you had 3 toughness or 4 toughness.
I have 5.
5 toughness
And
plus
one-
1 for the armor.
1 for the armor.
Okay.
So 6. So,
Yeah.
so 6 off from the 11.
11, so 5.
So 5. So no, I'm still got 5.
Okay.
All right.
You can take another one of those.
Yep.
You might next round.
Would you like to shoot me again, sir? If this goblin doesn't cleave me in the
I say, get out of the way!
Well, I felt that. I felt that. You didn't even have to say. I don't need battle tongue.
Yeah.
I don't need battle tongue. Ow! I feel like Jim Carrey in he's like, ah! Ah!
No, that's next round.
Right.
Hydra.
Wait for the next one.
And I made sure to leave that arrow there.
Would you like to shoot into the crowd too?
Does that one please tell me this goes
That's
in
a
my hand.
dick.
No,
I'm gonna
I
move
lost my arrow.
here.
Now I'm really
Then
upset because my
attempt
arrow
to
got
reload.
lost.
He's
I
just gonna
don't
walk
have
up and
one.
yank it out. You can have it back.
You can have it back.
Yes, I am loaded.
Okay. So we go to Heinrichus.
I'm gonna continue
I was tempted to move another square over so I could block it. Right.
and try to hide in things.
I'm gonna
Okay.
charge.
Oswald.
I'm gonna
Now
scream
on
out
the
in
elf
pain.
is taking point.
And I'm going
I already
to.
did. You guys went running past me for some reason. I don't know what the deal is.
You gonna shoot
Well-
that attacker from behind you?
I'm going to. Well,
The one you can't see?
yeah, I'm gonna move. I don't know it's him, so moving wouldn't make sense. All right.
Well, it wouldn't matter. He's shooting into the crowd.
Oh,
anyways.
so it's possible to hit me regardless. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna hack at this guy in front of me.
You move to the other side of the goblin. He
I mean,
still ends up
the
hitting you.
way we're defining it is
Yeah.
yes,
Because
on the
I-
map you technically are there, but really you're in a melee.
Yeah, we're
So
fighting.
if he chooses to shoot the goblin, he has a -10, whether it's a clear shot or not on the map.
Come on now.
He's not going to. He's just going to shoot the crowd.
All right.
Loaded crossbow, right?
I'm gonna attempt to hack him to pieces.
What really sucks is my other drawback.
What? Oh, wait, yeah, you got an invitation.
I'm soon to have more once I delve deeper into the cave. Go swimming in the green pool.
Last 20 is 2 success levels.
2 successes. He beat you by 2, so you got 4 successes on his parry.
Oh. Then. Oh, I have the disengage thing, so I'm gonna move away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back there.
Is that what I can't
Yeah,
see
go ahead.
it for? Sorry.
How far can you go?
A video service that
I can go 4.
Okay.
Oops.
Congress. And so yeah, I mean, tropes should just play those type of
Just moving
clips on
away.
TV.
Okay, Tolman.
She's claimed she's Indian. He's claimed she's dead.
All right, yeah, she's full of shit, dude. Woman's never told. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move up my 3 squares. I swear to God, everybody keeps running away from me.
It's
All right.
small.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
You shooting into the crowd, or are you picking out the goblin?
How many people are in the crowd?
The dwarf and the goblin.
I'm just gonna shoot the guy then, the goblin.
Okay, so it's a -10 to shoot the goblin.
Oh, did he move away from the goblin?
Yeah.
I will aim then.
Okay.
I will
Move up and aim.
I will move up and aim.
Okay. Throw down.
If it's still alive now.
Okay.
You're gonna hit the goblin. That's my that's the reason why I was like, man, if I hesitate and aim, he's gonna kill the fucking goblin.
Maybe he'll miss him this
Awesome
time.
like a miss, and then you get him next time.
Could have moved up again.
Not
Or
with
something.
Oh,
There was,
shit.
Yeah, he's not parrying that. I'm fairly certain he's gone.
Oh God.
At least his body is a no.
Okay.
That's why I just
Okay.
started moving up,
That's a
because
fun
he just started chopping them down.
Yeah, he's loving this. Surprised you're not
Is there any psychological impact to the goblins with a dwarf?
I'm not saying
just-
personally. Probably he is because he does have
Obliterating
singing
them.
skill and that sort of stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, they've been moving away.
Yeah, they've been running into the cave, but he's been
I will
chopping them
continue
down while
pushing
they've
the
been running.
initiative on the archers.
Okay.
Maybe feed them to a squid eventually.
I think they're gonna end up doing that by accident. Larry's and them just like snacks.
Either that or he doesn't recognize them as anything other than part of the swamp.
Okay, Oswald, the goblin moves up to you
So
again.
negative.
I don't like that.
I've bathed in the swamp water long enough. I should just be part of the swamp.
Swings his sword and hits
Swamp
with a
elf.
-3.
New race.
-3. I have a chance to dodge this.
You do have a
Holy
chance.
cow.
No, that's the issue.
I haven't in a while.
New version of Elf. Swamp Elf.
I do want to get.
So -1.
A -1? Okay, so you beat him, so he missed you.
Oh. Rare. I don't know. I'll do something at him.
Okay, Eliathan.
You might be in point blank.
You guys have actually figured
You're
out
at point blank
there
for
might
both
be
of them.
something wrong with us.
Shooting into the crowd?
Rolling something else.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Now you're shooting into the crowd?
Not point blank.
I do feel a little guilty.
Why?
I'm gonna make a little power test. See if I can choose not to.
To all those creatures you have animosity to?
Oh, everybody. Yeah. I made my willpower by 3 success levels.
Willpower to shoot me?
No,
in
I'm
the
gonna
face?
shoot the goblin this time. And
Okay.
yes, he's definitely point blank. So I have a plus 30. Minus 20 is a plus 10. So I have 109. Yeah, 194, which is 9 success levels.
Yeah. That's gonna take him out.
17 points.
Heinrich.
Okay.
He gets an arrow to the chest.
Since I can't see any goblins now, thank you, elf.
You're welcome.
That's bizarre.
I did not mean that sarcastic, by the way. I'm going to move here, and that's it.
Okay.
What's your medium range on
Heinrichus.
On a bow,
on your elf?
my bow is 75. It might be 150.
Medium
150.
150. 15. Yeah, you want one point.
There's nothing that has more range except for
Oswald.
long rifle.
Oswald is
Emboldened by dead.
Huck a long rifle.
By the arrow in your leg.
Yeah. I'm limp. Like I said, I'm
Charges forward
Yeah.
bravely into the darkness.
Come get some.
Shoot
No, my
me
arms,
out there.
my arms in the light. It's like when you leave your legs sticking out.
Yep.
And
Right.
everything else
Stolen.
is blanket.
Dolan is going to not shoot the guy you fucking obliterated. Because he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Just switching bodies on the
I can
ground.
see another character. Finally.
The dog's gonna run up to me because I keep forgetting about the
Sure.
dog. I'm just gonna do a double move.
You should go retrieve axes more often, guys.
So
I can see him that one way.
Just reminding you all the waters.
oh damn it, could you drag the dog up to me? Thank you. And I can't see.
My plan is to
So
go
is
right
this square
here
circle my night vision?
and be
Yes.
the best I can stealthy. So if they like peek around the corner and think
60
it's a
feet.
shot or something like that,
Vision than
I
anybody.
can like surprise them.
Alright, give me a blind camera.
Okay.
Dude, we got 2 potatoes coming in tomorrow.
What GM roll was
Perception.
that?
I'll
Okay,
get
perception.
on Friday. We have 3 coming in on Monday. And then
Paraphilic fail is my
like
perception.
nothing the rest of the week. And my Italian buddy who's here flies back. Then Sunday
see.
goes back away from him. Leaving me
Oh, wait,
to
that's right there.
go August. And then we have 7 left in here. So.
I need to get a real shield. Actually, it doesn't matter.
You need a shield.
It don't. It's no point.
Okay.
Yes.
You hear lots of noises, mainly from outside.
Yeah.
My
Last
30 to my 37 perception is really helping out.
I don't like the idea of going into the cave.
You really shouldn't.
There's some, I see
Lily's
party
gonna
members
take
out
care
here.
of it.
You do.
I think,
Regroup with them.
yeah, let's regroup with them.
Heinrich?
I am going to
Sure, I'm chosen.
stay here. Keep an eye on the cave.
Okay. Wizard?
Move through the water. Try to meet up with the group.
Okay, the rest of the group is actually right next to you. Right here.
Oh.
Yeah, he did F5. You can have to F5.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not updating for him. It's not showing him.
Did you just run up to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where the hell did you come from?
Got like a
So you
20
guys are all
yard-
together. The only other ones are these two further up. So Oswald,
I'm
what would
still
you like
gonna
to do?
get out of the water.
Okay.
I'm going to start moving forward, and the minute I see, I mean, I don't know that he's there, but the minute I would see that he is stopped, I would stop. So,
Okay. I don't necessarily know if he stopped.
My plan is I did stop there,
Okay.
and I was hunkering against the wall in case the goblins peeked around the corner to shoot arrows back out of the cave.
Okay.
In case they got brave, I can ambush them. And attack
as I
them
see
again.
that he's probably the bravest of us all, and if
Yeah,
he's stopped,
he's taking cover.
yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
I just heard a cha-ching
Yep.
for money.
Will be the third time of it.
So. Okay. Oswald, give me a perception check. The blind one, if you can.
Roll mode, private GM, right?
Sure.
I engage camouflage with rock.
Okay. All quiet inside the cave.
I think we're fine.
Yeah. So we will end combat since there's nothing currently attacking you.
There's some torches here.
That's new. Ended the combat, and the goblins automatically found and recovered arrows.
It automatically, yeah. There's mechanics you can do to recover arrows. It's survival check usually to recover arrows.
I'm moving. They all just,
But
we all fine.
I guess I
Come on, come on.
back out of my character's view.
They decided that goblins talk like
That's us, right?
regular, but instead of saying rubble, they say
Oh,
I
so
think I had already backed out and just hadn't registered it because the goblins were already gone.
Okay.
as long as he's and not in his own view, he can see us.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
My
Yeah,
goal,
you
my goal
got
is to
torches
stand
here.
here and wait till I hear screams of goblins getting eaten or the goblins peek their head out.
Assume like
I'm gonna take the head.
I'm gonna talk to you guys. I assume like a pretty small war band. They drug something into the cave while I was watching them, like an offering, so to speak. I don't know. Then they got all hoopity and agitated on what they were saying, and then of course you guys got here. So before you got here, I think they were just gonna leave and not worry about it. But then you guys, arrived.
Well,
Well, now we can use the
I think-
bodies
I
as
thought they were
distraction.
watching something.
if they're taking sacrifices in, you think it was to the
Trolls
trolls?
to the trolls.
So they know the trolls are gone.
So you think they were?
I think they probably brought them back in tonight's. What?
Did anybody see any of them go north of the cave or out? Up?
No.
I only saw
They all went in. Well, the ones that were left.
All right, I'm gonna go north of the cave entrance. Try to add a post out to keep an eye on
If
things.
we're currently talking,
That's,
I saw them went, at least from what I saw until they went out of my vision, it looked like they were heading to the southern end of the cave, by where we initially ran into the squid. Whether or not that's where they actually went or not, I'm not sure.
Okay.
the sacrifice to the squid.
I'm gonna go north of the cave entrance and try because I think that's where the goblins came from, in an attempt to try to
Do you want me to get one of the torches for you?
just post as a lookout. So I'm moving up here, Sean.
How quickly can
Oops.
you heal?
5 healing grounds. I can heal you instantly.
Oh, I could use a healing drought instead. I mean,
I'm gonna hide up
Everybody's
here
feeling
in these rocks.
How long does
Okay.
it actually take to do a first aid on somebody?
I believe there's battle medicine in combat, which I don't
There
think.
was, yeah.
No, well, that's a Pathfinder thing. I think a healing draught is just you apply it, you just drink it.
Okay.
that's my toughness, right?
Toughness bonus and wounds.
I'm gonna hide in these bushes.
Okay.
I'll look up the heal mechanics for you, Pat.
Thank you.
Hide back in this corner.
Okay.
Forever laying that whole outcrop.
Louie will take care of that.
So you guys are just going to hide outside and wait?
That's what I'm doing.
He said he was going up north to the north side to check it out. I'll wait for him to come back to report to us.
I'm hiding right
Unless
here.
everybody takes off, and then I'll follow them.
Okay.
I'll start looting the goblins.
Okay.
After I heal him. I'm gonna heal him first, and then I'll start looting the goblins.
Okay.
Are you okay, dwarf?
I I got a couple bruises.
I'm gonna sneak right here.
Dwarf, you want me to run across?
Percentage-wise, I'm actually pretty decent. Human-wise, if I had hit points of a human percentage, then maybe took a point or two.
Dwarf, you want me to run straight across and try to draw their fire?
But yes, I am injured.
He's taking half halfling's worth of wounds.
He's taken probably what, at least 6, 7.
I took 7 points.
Yeah.
Scratch.
Took a lot more than
You want
that.
me
He
to
just
run
has
across?
heavy armor.
Now that I'm healed, you want me to run across?
Well, there's a squid in there.
No, I meant like up, like try open my lantern and run up and see if they shoot at me, and then you can see where they're at. And I'll run up and run back. I know. I'm fast. I just didn't want to die. The drought.
Light his lantern, go in there and draw their fire.
Right.
And then the dwarf can charge them and kill them.
Well, my thing is, there's a squid in there.
Somewhere, but I mean, he can't get all the way out this way, right?
It did.
It chased us all the way to the exit.
Okay, well, I mean,
It floats around the whole swamp on a big logboat.
And it is
that's
fast.
right. That's right, he does.
It's fast. It's not
Lily
some
will
slow
take care
thing.
of the other ones.
Just go ahead and get the damn sword so we can leave.
Yes.
Whatever. I'll do what?
And I move. I'd like to
Not high knife.
run into this lighted area here with my first move, and then back immediately. Just see if I see
You
it.
want to go into the cave and then back away,
I'm
back out.
gonna run. Yeah, I'm gonna run my distance here,
Okay.
and then just turn right around, pivot, and come straight back.
Okay.
And
I feel like that's a suicidal move.
So per combat, you can heal
Move there.
someone once
Nothing?
per scene. So you can heal
Straight
during
back.
combat
Okay.
or after combat.
I didn't see anything,
One
guys. I
scene.
think they're gone.
Yep.
Reconnaissance. Ciao. Lightning
Flash.
McQueen.
Nice job keeping it cool, by the way.
Didn't. That didn't have any effect that I thought it would. I thought I'd get shot.
No arrows shoot you.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we can go in.
Want to grab one of these torches for you?
Sure, I can hold them.
I'm kind of the idea. Let's just go with the
you
original
grab your
plan.
crossbow?
Grab the axe and go.
Okay.
We killed enough greenskins today. Let the other greenskins get killed by the squid.
Do you want the light up? Like, you want me to hold? Oh, you don't need a light, do you?
I don't need a light.
Okay. Well, then
Did you grab a crossbow?
go to it, buddy. And I'll.
Send the dwarf in.
You're gonna send B in to be the stealthy one?
Well, you're super brave, right? Like I'm not brave, but I'm not very smart either. So
It'd have been nice if we all failed the terror test the last time.
Is there light inside the cave?
there is one right there,
Torch.
just
Torches.
laying on the ground.
What's the torches?
No, like bioluminescence or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine going in there if we're okay with fighting another squid. Because I'm probably going to end up just drawing the squid with all the commotion stuff of goblins running through the cave.
Well, I guess we could just.
I figured that. You should have a dinner alcohol drink.
I wait 15,
More courage.
Yeah,
wait
more courage.
about 5 minutes if they haven't
You're
come
willing
back
to
out
fork over.
and head back to the cave to see what the hell's going on.
Okay. Okay. So we will wrap up here then.
Sorry.
And you guys can debate how scary the cave looks. And we'll continue that next time.